It has been a long 3 days since I last played this. It feels like ages, and all I've been thinking about since is wasps, and salt damage, and double black widows, and coziness. Imagine. Which leads me to today. I think given that it's a bank holiday in the UK, so it's going to be a slightly calmer stream, I think we maybe spend some time today at least focusing on potentially making this new clubhouse so we can get this Coziness 5 upgrade. Does anybody fancy? I mean, at some point today I'll be looting the new bin. I think we go and get all the molars and all of the science and everything we can find while we're in there. I think today we'll also do a little bit of casual building. How about that? Eric, Gara, Ethan, Sothan, Guten, welcome to the stream. I assume this is only a public holiday in the UK. I don't know about this one. There's so many of them that are shared that it's hard to tell. Martin, welcome to the stream as well. Good afternoon. So today, we'll have a nice quiet bit of some building and some looting in the brand new area. Only having 2 streams before a 3-day wait to play this game again has been somewhat brutal, I'll be honest. I have passed a bit of time in game, but I've not gone anywhere near any of the new stuff, and I've not yet fought a wasp again, because we had some fucking trouble with them drones last week. Lisa, welcome to the stream. So it's not a holiday in the US, no? We have a lot of public holidays, and I'm never quite sure which ones are split, but we have a day today called May Day on the 1st of May, where we all have the day off. Apparently, it's like the start of summer, or somewhere like halfway between the equinoxes, something like that. I don't know. Lisa, though, welcome to the stream. Martin, Eric, Gara, Ethan, Seth, and Guten. Hope everybody's well. I think I've already done that once. So let's just get into it. Full stream as normal. I used to not stream on a public holiday for some reason because I used to be an idiot, but might as well now, right? Alternatively, you're on a sinking ship. Where? In what way, Sothan? Are you telling me the structural integrity of the lily-pad base is compromised? Start of a good week, I say, says Kitten. Well, it will be if the Oranges win marbles, because Friday was a shit show, Oranges. Oh, May Day, I see, Sothan. So how about, let's just play some Grounded, build a nice big clubhouse, get Cozy 5, unlock all of the new shit that comes with it, and live happily ever after. Does that work? I did a tiny little bit of structural stuff on the beginnings of the new bit of the new building. And you'll see when I get in, but it's only a tiny little bit for testing purposes. Let me show you. Right, we're in. It is 6 AM. Max is hungry and thirsty, but we start the week ready to go investigate. One second. Your Walmart order was delivered today at 2:40 AM. The fuck? Did you actually get up and receive it, Sothan? Is that why you were talking so early in Discord? Santa will stream.
What is the most expensive video streaming service since COVID? College.
I mean, it's like 2 years out of date, but it's quite good. I'll give you that. Santa, welcome to the stream, and thank you for the bits. Bye, Beat, good afternoon, and welcome to the stream. I'm surprised we didn't hear that at the time. Oh, so they left it at the door, I see. I thought they were going to knock you and wake you up. Right, let's have some breakfast, then I'll show you the start of what I've been working on. Nice drink for Max. Bybeat's interested in what it was, Sotha.
Damn, give me a plate of this.
Good, good. Yeah, so today I think we continue this look. So I've been concerned as to how I'm going to be able to build something over there without using the zip line, because I think fancy staircases are the way, but this feels a little bit close to that. But the problem is I can't put the base of the ladder anywhere else, because if I move it even slightly closer to this way, it snaps to that, which doesn't feel right. But this is a temporary base to this, right? If I was to walk up here, if I plan on making my Cozy 5 clubhouse where we explore all the new stuff on this lily pad, this is as central as I can get the entrance, right? So I think we go from there. I was up at 3 AM because I took some medication a bit late and woke up because of it. Medicate better. So Than, was it heroin? Be honest. Look at that beautiful sunrise on a new week in Grounded. Wow, beautiful. So that's where I'm going to start building. But I suppose the first job is to, I don't know, like build the foundations of a structure of some description, if that's possible. I don't know. One thing I am concerned about is whether or not I can build the structure out here without this. So that supports nothing. So if I was to cancel that, does this stand on its own? It does. That's important. Sothan's a heroine. I was wondering why he was dressed up as Wonder Woman. It goes better with his swords. So that could be the central. How big do we go with this? I was thinking about this. This building can't be that big before Santa starts kicking off at me. Because it has to... It's hard to explain. Let me show you. So, the new system that came in with the new update last week is something called coziness. Now look under my face here. You see that little face? That Max's face look? It's 2, level 2, and there's a little purple bar that goes up to the top. And that's coziness, and it's based on, like, stuff in the work. Like, all of the like workshop stuff doesn't make it go up that far. I think it's based more on, like, ornaments and shit. So, luckily, we built an entire fucking warehouse full of ornaments. So watch this. As I go up these stairs, watch my coziness go up. So it's gone now, but if I get close to the Sothan statue, look, it goes to 2.5, and all the way to 4. And I think that's because it has all these armour stands, and the wall mounts, and the Sothan statue, and the paintings and everything. So, but it's at 4.4 would you say? If I can get that to 5, I unlock a whole bunch of new building materials, and then we can go absolutely loopy. It should probably be in our interest to unlock that, right? If we're going for a nice thorough playthrough. Either that or the big Sothan plushie in the centre is worth a lot. Probably is. I don't know if they've got like a coziness meter. Rub for luck. The fuck is that? Let's rub Sothan for luck. Has that always been a thing and I've just not been noticing? What do you mean, why? I rubbed your ass for luck, Sothan. Oh, it did give me a buff look. More likely to obtain rare resources from creatures. Loot luck, Black Ox. Oh god, I'm going to have to build... Fuck yeah, rub me harder. Can somebody just screenshot Sothan saying that and put it in Discord for me, please? Has that been in the game this whole time and we haven't realised? If it's new, don't let us know. That means I can get more Black Ox horns and upgrade the fucking prod smacker. I kind of want to test that. Can I go kill a Black Ox beetle real quick just to test that? Because if I can get... Because that must mean that I'm more likely to get Black Ox horns, which I really, really need. Sothan, I'm so glad you made me turn around and stare at that more intently. House full of those plushies is going to get you a lot of comfort. True. I mean, I can't build one of everything. That would be ludicrous. But maybe we can have some statues of some smaller stuff in the clubhouse, right? Chaz, welcome to the stream. Sothan is getting those bedroom eyes, whatever his taunt is.
Twat.
Cheeky, welcome to the stream as well. Chaz, welcome to the stream. How are we both? It's new update day. Cheeky, thank you for the bits. You're a twat. Right, I've just accidentally rubbed the Sothan statue and it gave me loot luck for Black Ox beetles. So I'm going to go over here and I think there's a few Black Ox beetles around the back of the castle. I'm going to go kill some. Because if I could get double Black Ox horns, that would be the way. You just woke up, you're so lost. We are celebrating a public holiday here with some slow building. But I am going to go into the new thing. Maybe I'll go into the new thing after the midstream break. How you... Stop Sothan. I like the taunt, but I don't like it when you make me read that out, so I'm just going to simply not read that out because it makes me feel a feeling. Lundios, welcome to the stream as well.
So, you are searching for Black Ox? Tee-hee.
I can neither confirm or deny that, for the sake of the tape. Lundios, welcome to the stream. Thank you for the bits. Good afternoon. Stubbler roughed my ass and I buffed his. Right, let me just make myself safe. I love the poison build now. The poison build now, because I've got these debuff counters, is awesome. Do have to deconstruct that at some point. Right, I'm looking to get more than one Black Ox Horn. We'll see. Gwynblade, welcome to the stream. How have we got this far without noticing that? You mean today?
Let's see what's around here.
There's a Black Ox Beetle having donut problems. Gwynblade, welcome to the stream. Lundios, welcome to the stream. You tagged Lundios instead of putting lull. I suspect it's new. I don't remember any option like that. Don't know. Yeah, I don't remember seeing it before either. This guy, let me let him out before this goes any worse. There he is. Fucking hell, he nearly immediately shit on me. Alright, these ants are a problem unless the Black Ox Beetle can charge me. If the Black Ox Beetle charges me, he'll hit these two first. Ow, I've not done any damage to anything yet. I'd rather not fight a Black Ox Beetle and two ants. Charge me, here he comes. There we go, so that's them two aggroed on each other. And I'll kill this one. Look at the debuffs from this poison build, it is awesome. What's the rare resource from fire ants over there? Ow. Right, big man, it's me and you. Fire. Where the fuck have you come from? Right, Black Ox Beetle, I need your help. Ow.
I'm burning up.
Okay. I have to kill 4 mobs just to find one Black Ox Beetle. There it goes. Right, me and you. Do not want to be cornered. Fucking hell, them rocks do so much damage. Luldios. I think this is the tactic, just tickle him a bit, get the 4 debuffs on, then step back. Because a lot of these attacks are really, really deadly. If I could get 2 Black Ox Horns per Black Ox Beetle, I would be impressed. It would be the first good thing Sothan's ever done for me. Yeah, he was very trapped here. The donut problems. The bleed is really short-lived. I think that's the Black Widow dagger bleed. Right. I get either 0 or no Black Ox Horns from these guys, and I really need them for weapon upgrades. They'll say on the left. Please get 2. I got 1. That doesn't really tell us a great deal just yet. Donuts sound good right now. Could you eat one the size of a house, Chaz? I didn't get any fire from the other stuff either. I suppose, because there are certain mobs that drop trinkets, but the way I play, I only ever know when they drop it. But I really need to stop looting. I'm just going to go check one more. Given how prevalent farming is, I imagine it's not a game-breaking increase in luck. Yeah. And it is quite vague with it as well, right? Yeah, I'm not quite sure how the drop tables work either. It feels like a sort of a 50-50 whether you get 1 Black Ox Horn or not. But I don't know if this just makes it 75-25 or whether it increases the chance of getting 2. I don't know how different it is. Knowing my fast, probably. That said, it only lasts 15 minutes, so surely it's something. Yeah, it's not a talent, is it? It's just a temporary buff. They've really made building decorations and stuff. Instead of just building a shed with all of the crafting stuff in it, you actually get great gameplay benefits from decorating your house, and I think that's interesting. There should be a Black Ox Beetle around this research station somewhere, I don't know. Otherwise, the amount of time you lose running back to gain the buff makes it not worthwhile. Unless you bring the whole thing with you. Just running around with an enormous Black Ox Beetle statue. There are 2 Black Ox Beetles under there, so maybe we'll test it a little bit. There's usually a Black Ox Beetle patrolling around here. I mean, I can scan for it while I'm here, of course, but... Let me have a look. Black Ox Horn. Is there a Black Ox beetle around here? See, there's the two that are underneath. I mean, those are egg sacs, aren't they, for the Black Widow? Where is the big lad? I'll go kill the two under the fountain. Just for science. I feel like we should test this stuff. Because if I can get this down to a science now, if I have to farm anything for the new build, then we can maybe work out how to get it to go a little bit faster or more efficient. That's a ladybug, right? Often stuck underneath this shit. Yep. But under here somewhere, if I recall, there's a small area with two Black Ox beetles in it. But where was that? Down here, maybe? Probably up here. Can hear them. So what would be a good return? The perfect return from this previously would be two Black Ox horns. There's one right there. Look, what is that? I felt a feeling looking at that. Getting more than two would be amazing, but I can't see it. But it probably gets me a higher chance of getting two. Just have to fight two of the fuckers at once. Ow. Ow. They can't heal, which is good. So that's two stones coming. No, it's not. Ow. Run out of steam. Good. So I'm just applying debuffs at this point and waiting. Keeping one behind the other one is probably a good tactic here. Ow! Keep the heals going. Not a feeling. It's the internet, kid. Feelings are all we have. Whoa! It's a little bit intense. But yeah, this... See, all I have to do now is make sure the debuffs are applied and sit back and wait till they drop off. And just defend myself. Ow. One down. You see, I got 3 Black Ox parts, and I felt like I only ever got 2 before. But that wouldn't track with what I think the new buff does. Because I don't think the Black Ox stuff was rare. Unless it gives me more chance of getting just any loot. Because 3 feels like a lot. Like, I wonder if I kill mites now and get 2 mite fuzz per. Because that would be massive. Charge me, big man, charge me. Right, now I can play the distance game. Nearly parried his own rock back at him then. And step back and let him. I will say, so that's in 3 kills. I've netted 2 Black Ox horns. That definitely feels like previously. I'd feel lucky if I got that many Black Ox horns from 2 kills. But I suppose the science is hard to do in this instance because unless I test it over a really long period of time, then it's hard to judge whether I've just got unlucky on the test, right? Because the sample size is too small. Because luck is still a factor, even though I'm slightly lucky like this. Nugget, welcome to the stream. I'm back. Nice seeing you on this. Nice seeing you on this early. Yeah, this is the normal stream time, Nugget. Every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I'll be live from 30 minutes ago for 3 hours. Just testing the new Rub for Lux system. I don't know if it's new. It might be really old, but That's for us to find out, I suppose. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. I mean, regardless, whether or not it's as effective as we think it could be, it's still stupid to go out without it, right? Especially if you're farming for something specific like this. Either way, it's buff. I'll take it. That's a lie. In September, nearly every other Tuesday will be a shorter stream. This is fair. Scotty, welcome to the stream. Yeah, our football club's getting relegated, so there's going to be a lot more Tuesday night games, which means that quite a lot more Tuesday streams will be slightly shorter than the others. More chippies per week, though. I'll take it. There is, Scotty, but yeah, the mood in the camp is very, very clear that it's not going to be a thing. Tuesday.
Yeah!
Tuesday. The trouble is, Kit, is I can't say it the other way without being borderline offensive. Right, so the buff is just running off. I'm assuming I can reapply it whenever I want. You can see at the bottom left, it's the one with the shamrock on it. I am warm today, by the way. Did I just turn off the buff? No, I got it again. I guess it can only show 3 buffs at the bottom left. That's fine. So that's... I'm going to have to think about that when it comes to this new build then. Because I'm going to have to leave room for a... Yeah, sorry, this is what I was going to show you before the whole rubbing Sothan's ass for luck thing. If you go to the crafting menu... No, what was I looking at? Yeah, here, look. So, all of this stuff's new. Keep turning my headphones down by accident. All of this stuff's new, look. And this is all the stuff that increases. Because if you look, the trash can, look, it's got a coziness meter. I noticed this when I was messing about before. Look, I don't know why a pine cone shelf would need defence, but all of this has a coziness meter. Some more than others. See, I've got none of this in that room where my coziness is at the highest. I mean, the hot tub is ludicrous, look. I wonder if I bring the hot tub into the trophy room, whether we get 100% coziness immediately. I don't know. There's a lot of stuff like candles, etc. Look at that, look. A fireplace increases coziness. Each separate part of the fireplace ramps up the coziness. So we're obviously going to build one of those. And then I think there's... I don't know if these do... Yeah, look, these do it too. This is why I get... Holy fuck, there's a mantis mount. Actually, I can build that. No, I need more parts of the mantis. And bollocks to that. I mean, this is all stuff that I just didn't... Oh, a wasp mount. I suppose we need to build a wasp mount, especially if I'm going there today. Look. Let me see if the stuffed black ox beetle is... Have I just missed it? Is it on here somewhere? Yeah. That's a big amount of coziness from Sothan. So if I am to build a clubhouse out here, I'm going to need to build enough room. I don't know if this is going to be big enough or not. To house all of the new shit. Including... Do I build this on... I did talk Sothan, a plush world. Yeah, I did talk about calling it a petting zoo for a while, but... Maybe I build what looks to be the start of a petting zoo without going crazy. This is going to be a bit of an odd diamond shape, and it might cause problems with building. What do we think? I don't want to go too big, because you have to sort of Hey, is there... Can I get these in corners now? No. More's the pity as well. I can do these. Would anybody fancy a diamond base? There's going to be a lot of weed stems. I suppose they knew a lot of people would want to... Why is that location obstructed? What? Am I actually not going to be able to build the final corner of the... Why is that obstructed? Is there a bit of algae or something underneath? What? Game? Game. Game. We're trying to have a nice, calm, relaxing... I bet I could build above it. Oh, you arsehole, game. And that's... Oh, that's just unsupported. That's frustrating. I'm trying to have a nice, calm, relaxing bank holiday stream.
Tastes good.
And you have to fight me. I'm going to move the hot tub and everything here eventually. Would it be acceptable if I was to build like this and just have a gap under there? You wouldn't shout at me, right? Can you place it if you remove it? Maybe, actually. I tell you what, Lundios, I might be able to attach it to the underside. No, maybe. So can I maybe build it here? No. Worth a try, though, right? No, it feels like... Because I wonder if there's an algae spawn down there, because you can get... So obviously it sticks through the ground, right? So I wonder if this is one of the locations where the pond moss, or whatever it's got, this stuff, look. No, because that's fine with it there. So what is it about this place in particular? Let's build the foundations nice and rough, and we'll work out what it looks like. I'll carry on, good morning. Maybe complete one or two of the platforms and try and place it on the one... Yeah. I suppose, if, like you said, if I just keep building, and then we'll build it up to that level so it matches the bridge. Yeah, that works. I don't know about that shape, though. But I suppose it has to be sort of quite contained, because I need to benefit from proximity to all the stuff that increases coziness. Because if it was huge, it would be too spread out. This is temporary, by the way. I don't intend on fully making that like that. I suppose the way we do this now is to take this thing out and fill it, because you've got new pallets now. So in theory, I should be able to carry a fuckload of stuff now. Like, go out on one trip, fill this up, and come back with enough weed stems to work for quite some time. It's just a case of farming now and avoiding the orc bullshit that's going to come and attack me. So is this a public holiday in any other country but the UK? I know it's not in the US. You can also fill it up in 1 or 2 trips, given how much you can carry now. Yeah, yeah, and then I can pick... So Norway has it too. So it's a public holiday in Norway. Another thing, Sothan, I don't know if that was what you're referring to, but I've got a mutation now that I've got since the update called Hauling Hero, which just increases base carry capacity to 20. So, in only a few cities this is a public holiday. That's weird. So can you claim that you live in the other city and just claim it as a public holiday? Today, by the way, if you're from anywhere outside of the UK, is called May Day. We all have a public day off to celebrate the start of summer, I suppose, or the halfway point between 2 solstices. I mean, nobody really cares why, because it's a free day off, but I suppose it's not a religious one, which is quite unique for us. Not that religion's a thing in this country anymore. Yeah, this is so much faster. With this Hauling Hero mutation and these big pallets, this is going to be done in no time. See, I've already filled an old pallet. Beautiful. The problem is I'm going to have cut stuff down too quick. This is my first orc attack. It is. Get away from my gubs. That's stun. Orc stuff takes so much damage from this. It's an excuse to get drunk, I suppose. Is it in Finland, cheeky? Oh, over there it's a celebration of... Oh, so it's a coincidence. It's not the same thing, but there's coincidentally 2 different public holidays on 2 different days. So is it to celebrate May for you, cheeky, or is it to celebrate the celebration of workers? So far it's only a public holiday in the UK. the celebration of May. Not Theresa May or James May. Right, maybe I can cut this down, put the rest in there and carry the others. Apparently it's also important in countries that have historically been red. So there's some sort of Soviet celebration. A former Soviet celebration. How much of this can I put in here now? Fucking hell. This thing just takes it, look. Alright, so that's the max. So a few fell over here. Pick that up. Pick that up. You, and you. Oh, it's a worker celebration thing in Finland too. So it's a Nordic thing. Or it's a sort of general Nordic thing. Denmark, it's cities with a red mayor mostly. Oh, red as in... Do you mean red as in pertaining to the American political party, so then, or red as in Soviet? Denmark, it's in cities with a red mayor mostly, who has it as an official day because it's the workers' parties and this is a workers' day. Oh, okay. He was referring to communism, Roger. May Day. Oh, yeah. Well, they use the May Day riots, they used to be called, right? In London. I forgot about that. Denmark, sorry, Red Mayor, who has it as an official day. I've got to say, red means left everywhere but in the US. Well, not everywhere, but generally red means left wing. I see. Yeah. They technically were riots, I suppose. It depends from which stand you were on. Yeah, but the red colour might to denote left and right switched in the US compared to a lot of places in Europe, right? For some reason, I don't know. I swear some people just can't get enough wood. Look how many that holds, though. This is the way. I like that. That's a good update. And because it's nearby, there's 60 in that pallet. This is awesome. Look at it. Look at it. So now it's all built, do I have a cat in hell's chance of putting this piece in the corner, or does it still say location obstructed? Fuck this game. So I suppose the alternative is, here's the thing. If I was to put the corner piece up here, you can't really tell that there isn't one down there. Like, not really. A little bit, but not really. This is going to be high. Are we alright with that? It'll do, right? Let's actually get a bit of a better view of what this is. Yeah. Coziness 5 by the end of the stream. After the midstream break, though, I am going into the Wasp thing because I want to fully loot it. So we'll see how much progress I can get done early. And then we'll go into the Wasp den. I need a name for that. It's called, like, the Brawny Boy bin, but I don't like saying that word. I don't know why. It don't feel right in my... coming out of my mouth. So... what holiday? So in the UK, there is a holiday in May called May Day to celebrate the fact it's summer, or it's about to be summer. And in the Nordic countries, it's to celebrate the unions and workers' rights or something, I suppose. Is that what it is? To celebrate workers. You're going to kill those two black widows? I don't know, actually, Garrett. I intend to, at some point, but maybe not today. Who wants to keep a tally on Stubbler taking time to explain it? Nature of streaming, right? Alright, so now I've just forgot I need to take this back with me, don't I? And we'll go fill it again in the morning, but I need to sleep first. I am so warm sat here. And I've got the hat on and everything. Yeah. But still, compared to usual, hot as dicks. It also doubles up as St. George's Day bank holiday. St. George's Day around this time as well.
That was refreshing.
Another non-entity, right? Alright, let's sleep. In the morning we'll wake up and keep going. I've got full coffee to drink. Been sat here for half an hour now. Is this the building then that I build with the expensive materials, like the burr stuff and the... Although it might have new materials, but I hope I don't get like some new build material when I get to Coziness 5 that I would have preferred to have built the base out of, but it's too late.
Chow down.
So I can deposit a lot of Black Ox horns and stuff, can't I? I don't need to be carrying that around in my bags for no reason. Roger that. I'm guessing all of those weed stems didn't respawn. No, they didn't. Right, let's keep building this frame. And then we'll go into the whatever the bin's called. The wasp bins probably works. Cotton ball stuffing for cushions. I mean, it wouldn't be the hardest thing to resource for Max, would it? It might involve going inside the house, and as far as we can tell, that's not a thing. That might be for a later DLC. A big sequel to Grounded called The Utility Room, where you just go in and fight around a big washing machine. Right, let's get these stems. I don't really want to venture too far out into the wider yard if I can get this built on the cheap. Might get some grass though. Because I suppose I'm... Although, if I've got enough burr... These are pitiful, these. If I've got enough burr, I might be able to make the starter ready. How do I do that? G? G. Come on, you're a big one. You're a big one. See you crawling around the corner there was worrying. Did you hear a disturbance? Did you feel the vibrations?
The first International Workers' Day was celebrated in Copenhagen's Fæled Park, which remains an important location to this day. On May 1, 1890, Danes joined workers all over Europe and America in walking out of work to take part in the demonstration, then an illegal activity in Denmark. International Workers' Day in Denmark is characterized by fiery speeches, red banners, workers' songs, and plenty of beer and coffee. Cheer one.
Starting to see why Cheeky was aware of it. So there's an American part to it too. So they didn't get a public holiday to celebrate it. I'd feel aggrieved if I were you, US people. Showing my middle class roots there. What, having a washing machine? I know, right? How the other half live. So it's more or less an international thing. Huh. You've got a lot of other people that are sat at work right now would dispute that. But you don't have it, and you've got a red Prime Minister. I suppose the swap between what do you call it? A left or a right politician. You can't enact it really quickly, can you, I suppose? Oh, yeah, there is a Labour Day in the US, that's true, yeah. I suppose you just have it on a different day. Labour Day is in September, Memorial Day is the last Monday in May, so you've got one coming up at least. Also, it's the mayor of each place who chooses. Oops. Ow. That was a dumb and unnecessary bit of damage to take there. Idiot Stubbler. Just farm your weed stems and relax. A weed is a drug. There you go. I've made the joke now. I don't like this new poison sound. At this rate, people in the US will be allowed upwards of 8 days off a year. I'm not sure how I feel about this. Oh, they'll clamp down on that. That's far too many. This is a biggie. This is a biggie. Biggie. Here it is. Here it comes. Tons of weed stems. Don't fall on top of them, please. Good. Sort of a biggie. Not really. Good enough, that. Between Memorial Day and Labour Day, my company gives us half-day Fridays. You get American holidays off. This guy. Straddling the line. See, there's the burr, look. That's the stuff. See that shit poking up? I won't peep it because Max will start screaming, but that's the stuff I'm going to be making the floors out of going forward. Oh, that was a good one. That was a good one. That one falling all the way down here. Ludicrous. At least you have a big prayer day on Friday, but they removed that from next year. There's a big prayer day, and you're losing that one as well. Do I go for that one? I might get attacked by a stink bug, fuck it. It's nice relaxing building day. If I can't do some nice relaxing building today, then when do I? Not completing it, Nugget, no, but I'll be going to the bin in about 40 minutes or something like that. I go for a break at the half in what, just less than 40 minutes, and then after that I'll stop what I'm doing and we'll go for the bin. Just so it isn't all building today. But I'm only there to loot stuff. Like, I did a good run through and got to the boss, but obviously didn't pull it. But I just want to make a start on this just to mix it up slightly. To fund the military. It's actually to do is funding lower taxes for the rich. Story as old as time. I'm 14 and this is politically deep there. I acknowledge my sentence was a bit generic. Can I eat while I have weed stems in my hand? No, I can loot it. That works. I haven't seen Wayne. I wonder if they removed Wayne after the update. I'd be sad to see him go. Surely not. Can I put that here and then just... Yeah, that makes things easier. Right, let's get these corners put in. Wayne, go away. Shit. It does feel like cheating by me, it does. But I don't mind it. Because building in this game's kind of difficult because you can't just fill your inventory with said resource, so I don't mind it too much. I think it's their way of negating that slightly. So is that everything? So if that's like the base for, I suppose a good thing to do would be to build this instead of putting a... Build this like that so it sort of comes out to meet it. It doesn't actually look too terrible with the lower part, does it, missing? I think it looks fine. So I guess I build... I wonder if, like, having views to the... I wish I'd get rid of that. Having views to the outside or whatever increases coziness. Don't answer if you know, of course. We'll work it out.
Thought you was base building, not building some kind of shit shoebox.
Oh, it's a shit shoebox for me, Santa. Tiny, miserable, not good enough shoebox. Let me just quickly get out ahead of that before it unravels again. So that would be the burr floor. We need a lot of burr and a lot of lint. Then we'll fill the corners in with burr. I don't usually use burr, but I suppose I need to at least make one thing out of the top level stuff. Hey, I can put acorn roofing on this too. So now, the good thing about this is... I suppose I need this to be burr as well, don't I? Bring that down there. So if I remove... Recycle that. It's going to make a mess, but it'll be worth it. Recycle that. The video is buffering for me, but not the sound. Did anybody else have any problems with the video in the last 2 or 3 minutes? Alcarion's got buffering on the video, but the sound is fine, which usually means frames are dropping, but it's not on my end. They're good for you, Cheeky, yeah? Oh, that's a mess. But it's back alright now, Alcarion. Ooh, roger that. Oh, that jiggling is... Roger that. That's something you can diagnose, Alcarion. On your end. Quick tip, can't read it. I appreciate it, but I can't take it. As per the usual rules of the challenge, I have to work all this stuff out by myself, but anybody else that wants a quick tip, it's right there. And I appreciate it. Sounds like it might have just been me. Are you downloading some seedy shit on the other monitor? Except for the weird head in the... Yes, yes, yes. Pick that up. I kind of don't want all that floating in the water. That's no head. That's it. Well, I didn't mean to do that, did I? One of the worst moments of my grounded life recently when I threw the prod smacker out of the window because I pressed the wrong button. Just saw this weapon that I'd worked so hard to achieve go flying into the distance. I should be able to get them as they come floating. Tell me I didn't... Where did they all go? Did they all just perfectly... That... Okay, that was lucky. Or it's a new change, I'm not quite sure, but that was... I'll take that. Is Alcarion downloading infused vodka recipes again? I mean, it'll make his cooking streams better, right? Or harder to understand. Right, that'll do. So now... If I don't rotate this... They'll stay horizontal, right? Yeah. Better and harder to understand at the same time. So now it's just a case of filling in the floor pieces. Come on, reach. Come on, Max, reach. Oh, you idiot. So I just need a fuckload of burr at this point. What time is it? Alright, so there's 30 minutes until the break, and we're going to go to the bin after the break. I suppose I do a bit of burr farming now? Can you make burr stairs? That doesn't sound like something that exists. Because technically the stairs are a floor piece, right? So... No, but there is Mushroom Stairs B now, which are that don't have the wooden walkways. I do kind of like these streams every now and again where it's just a bit of sort of calm building. Saying that, I'm going to fight the wasps later. I'll make some salt arrows as well, and we'll see if we can sort of practice a drone tactic while I'm up there. I need a lot of lint rope as well, I didn't realise. Lint rope takes some doing, because I've got to go and find the lint, which is not exactly abundant, unless you go into the undershed. But also I have to process the fucking stuff, look. So let's get whatever lint I've got in stock spinning into rope. I explored this coziness stuff here. It looks interesting. It does. So I've got to grade 4. So this shit that we built a couple of months ago got me to grade 4 immediately. Also discovered something that if you walk around the back of the Sothan statue and tickle his anus just a little bit, just give it a little... Not only does he react violently, it also gives me a buff that I'm more likely to obtain rare resources from creatures, specifically in this case the Black Ox. I don't know if that's new or old, but there's now a system where building these statues, or plushies as Sothan has been calling them, actually gives us a purpose. So these, if you do the same for the... Does this change what this is? So you can mark your foe look, and that gives you a damage increase, but this gives you looting. Can I do both? Mina, good afternoon. I've started to build. That's the Black Ops one, right? So Black Ops Beetle. Yeah. So I now simultaneously have good luck against Black Ops Beetles in terms of drops and more damage. They've done a really good job in this game of making sure there's an actual gameplay benefit to doing everything in terms of base building, which is not something that games like this do very often. Limp Rope, you can get some tablets for that. For that guy. Are we sure that isn't just a general luck increase and different major plushies don't give different bonuses? That's a good point, actually. Mina, I apologise. We're about to rub you for luck. Do you wanted a rub, so then? You spoke too soon, Mina, because now we have to do it to the statue of your good self. So it replaced the old buff with the moth version, and it's just the same. It's just loot luck. That turns out. Yeah. So these... I landed on South then. So these statues are just loot luck. Mina identifies as an object. A moth. Are you a magic lamp? Here's her handle and here's her spout.
This is awesome!
Right, I'm going to search for bear. We'll do a little bit of bear and lint farming, I think, between now and the end of the day. And then once I feel comfortable after we've come out of the wasp bin, which I'm going to after the midstream break, then we'll start to continue the build. There are a whole lot of jokes there that I'm not willing to go for. Right, let's go for the spiky bears. I think there's a few... Yeah, let's go. Look at that. Beautiful. Alright, we'll go across this north, then, of the pond, because it's just a couple of mosquitoes and the odd stink bug, I believe. And we'll gather a little bit of bear stuff. I don't really have time to go in... Do I have time to go into the undershed super quickly? Because as far as I can tell, is there any... Yeah, I might nip into the undershed to get some lint, because it's fat for lint over there. Yeah, let's do that instead, and gather it from there. If you rub it the right way. That is genius. What do I fight a lot of up there? Fire ants. So I can turn off my burr mutate. No, so I turn off carry capacity and put back on. We'll go coup de grace.
It's no lemon crime,
Drink before we leave.
Better than nothing.
Is this all? No, that's going to take a while to fully process. That's good. So what do I need? Well, I'm going up there. I might take my light hat, actually. I don't usually take this out anymore, but if I'm going into the undershed, I want lint and burr, and I need to be back by the midstream break, so this is going to be a nice, swift trip out. What level is that? Level 7. Perfect. So let me put the light helmet on slot 4. Then before we set off, I'll give the fire ant head a rub for damage. Where is it? There's no loot I really want from fire ants. Where's the fire ant one? You an ant? Termites? There's the ants. Which one use your fire ant? You. So I should do damage against the 2,700 fire ants that come charging at me every time I come to this area of the map. Roger that. Sarah's charm should be everything I need. There's going to be a lot of sort of exploring and killing in certain ways. I wonder if they brought this in, this loot look thing, because a lot of this stuff probably requires quite high-end resources, so there's kind of a lot of, you know what I mean, a lot of the house decoration. If you're just joining, by the way, or you missed last week, there is a new system in the game called Coziness. And depending on how well decorated your house is, your coziness level goes up from 1 to 3, 2 to 3 to 4 to 5. The current house... Did I build that in the... I did, didn't I? Hang on a minute. I think I built over the weekend, or started to build, a zipline system that goes up on... I did look on top of the wasp bin. I did build this, but I don't think it's too clean right yet. Sorry. And the coziness goes up depending on how well decorated your house is. So if I get my house to level 4, for example, I unlock a bunch of new decorations to get it to level 5. So we've got to level 4 just with the stuff we already have. But we've got to get it to level 5, right? And build all the new shit. And build the coziest clubhouse in the world. There is a chance that I built this place so nice that Max doesn't want to go home anymore because his new house is better than his old one. And the playthrough just never ends. Which, frankly, I'd be alright with. So many I know, right? Just making a really big web. There is a lot of lines now. It's hard to know what, like, which goes where. I forget it's a drug runner. Lines everywhere. So I'm going under the shed, which is under the tap that comes out of the wall there. What kind of garden shed has a full plumbing system? Excuse me? What is in that shed? I suppose if there was anywhere we would go to, it wouldn't be the house, it would be the shed, right? Because the shed's sort of smaller and a bit more sort of video game scale. So this, the whole idea of this would be to drop here, and then we land at the forward operating base for the final assault, which I've built as a place where we can manufacture mushrooms at speed and sleep look, and there's a workbench and a little bit of storage so we can build on what I believe to be the final attack. There's a toilet in there. Oh, a toilet in the garden shed would be good, especially if you're using it as a way to get away from your family. Good deals on oregano. In this garden? That's a point. What if I found like someone growing in the backyard? What kind of rare resource would that be? Kill this nerd before he tries to kill me. Enjoy the debuffs, boy. Goodbye. Right, let's go to the undershed. I need to get some lint, and there's a lot of it down there. The shed of a wacky scientist. How wacky do you have to be to have a...
I'm not picky.
Entire plumbing system in your shed? TG, good morning. How are we? An atomic boy scout. That's essentially what I've become. I'm sort of a naive teenager turned, like, military survival expert. Set my respawn point. Then let's go for this helmet.
Smart, fast, lucky, or just wear some armor.
I don't wear this helmet very often anymore, but this was my light helmet. Already aggroing fire ants and stuff, but I don't think they're anywhere near me. Right, let's go through here. I'm just here for a little bit of lint. What time is it? We've got plenty of time to grab some lint from the undershed, then get some more burr shit and get out of here. I just need to buy some more oregano. There you go, Meanie, you're in. South MP word stream when. Also want to make chopped cheese, but I'm out of ground beef. Oregano, what the fuck has folded paper into a swan got to do with anything? Right, if I remember, the lint is all across that pipe that crawls up there under the insulation. I haven't been down here for some time. There's a lot of black ox beetles
Having a little peek.
down here, so we'll maybe avoid too much combat. I need more oregano too. Mina's your dealer. Contact her for a re-up. Plan to mess around with it today, but I'm not the only one here at the moment. Is the Ayakam woof 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 also? Oh. Where's the... Ow! Fucking dust mites. Although I'll take the dust mites. They seem quite immune to poison. I can't seem to stack many poison debuffs on these, isn't it? Where did you come from? See, this is the only problem with the light helmet is it's nowhere near as good armour as the other shit that I wear. Stuff down here is really immune to poison. The bleed works and the Nova works, but not the rest. Why is Cats with your brother? Get out of my field station. I say my field station. Get out. Professor Tully's field station, whatever you call it. Loot the termite. I like how I didn't kill a single fire ant. What am I here for? Lint. Search me for some lint, please. Not linty. Look at it. It's everywhere down here. But where? I know there's some up near the insulation on the ceiling. He's got your brother's here with lovely cats, including Donkey, who loves to jump on everyone's shoulders. I do like the idea of a cat named Donkey. Right, come here, Lint. Don't fall off the... No. I'm not going down there, because that's that, like, chaos spider trench thing. That can fuck off. I don't mind killing orb weavers, I'll gladly do it, but not 2,000 at once when I'm in a hurry to get a load of lint. It's going to do it again here, right? You can get the rings, can't you, in Stardew that loot stuff if you just stood around it. I'm sure Diablo and games like that have it too. Could do with it in this. So there's some lint there and some to the left. That's wolf spider territory though, I think, down there. Maybe we get all the accessible stuff. Called him Donkey because he wouldn't show up when they first met. That's quite good, actually. Right, let's rescan. Then it'll give me more up-to-date information. There's some right on top of me. Where? Maybe something down here. Would you jump down there into the dark beyond? Maybe I drop down here and I get a bit of a chance to see where I'm landing. Am I still at the base of that support? I am. What are you, termite? These guys don't like sour. Or I'm just doing a lot of damage. Good stun, good stun. And dead. Nope, not dead, not dead, not dead. Shit, there's another one. What is it you don't like? Stabbing and salty. Fuck! Hello! I forgot you really don't like this axe. Get stunned. Holy shit, the wolf spider absolutely took some damage there. Cheers for the assist, termite, mate. Where are you going? Where are you? That stun's huge. Let me get this out. This is salty. That's the damage. That's the damage. I'm not aggroed another one, have I? Stun it, 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 stun it. Okay, stamina, stamina. Maybe take a stamina potion. Holy shit, just to get some lint. It's constantly in fucking combat. He calls the other one Star, shot for Star Fox, shot for Star Fox 64. I know both of his cats. I don't know whether to or not. I think it's fine. The shed is an L because people only go in it for the lab and the lint. I mean, the scarabs, right? It's like the best location for scarabs. What does an L mean? So there is something to my left. You're just a roly-poly, right? I don't mind you if you don't mind me. So an area is an L when it has some U. What's an L? Oh, sorry. Okay. So it has. I mean, the lab's in here. There's Black Widow farming in here. It's a great place for both wolf spiders and black ops beetle parts, which are very expensive in terms of upgrading weapons. It's the best place for lint and the best place for scarabs. I hard disagree. I think the undershed's very valuable in terms of quite a lot of resources. What time is it? 15. Dead game, no fans. An L is something the kids take. It sounds like a bit of youthful lingo. Sothan, as our youth correspondent, helped us out. Can I get... Wow! Okay. You know what, pal? I respect you more than this, so let's fight in the open.
Nice and safe.
I can't see you very well, but let's fight in the open. L, because Lint and Lab start with an L. Is that what you meant? Ow! Okay, we can do it. We fought double Black Ops Beetle. They can't hurt each other. I don't want it to be a triple Black Ops Beetle fight. But if I keep one behind the other, then it can't charge or throw rocks at me. I don't want to step back too far because I don't want to fall in. No. Ow. If they aggro that roly-poly, they're in trouble. They're just shitting on the roly-poly, but the roly-poly's taking it. What the hell? And the roly-poly's angry with me now. How is that fair, game? The fuck did I do to the roly-poly? How? What the fuck is its problem with me? I don't want to aggro the other one. That would be 3 Black Ops Beetles and a roly-poly on war mode would be a bit too much for me. Enemy of my enemy, I suppose. But I'm not an enemy to the roly-poly. Okay, this is going to take some heals to get out of this. This front one's the one I was working on before, I think. But I have the health bar of the back one right now. They died. One of them died. The poison got to the front one. Okay, loot the front one. Roly-poly's still pissed off with me. Okay, gonna run over here, try and get a bit of light, but I don't want to aggro that one. Ow! That was a full roly-poly attack, that. My gear's wearing down. Yes, because we need a termite right now, don't we? Jesus, I've aggroed everything. This is the lint I want. If I can get the termite... Alright, this is my biggest challenge yet. I'm in third person, by the way, so I can time the... You was turning back then, I saw that. Okay, good parry. I need to get 4 debuffs on it. So the one debuff I think I don't have is the Nova from the helmet. The termite's stuck back there, look. There's the helmet Nova, look. So I've got all 4 on now. Am I going to have enough time to get some burr after this? So after the midstream break, I'm going into the Wasp, the new area, to loot it. Good. Now the termite. Ow. I don't like that dust attack. Just can't get the 4th one. Ow. Okay, good. So that guy over there, I'll maybe leave him for now. And we'll just get the lint and leave, shall we? Enemy squared. So the lint is to make the new flooring for the new clubhouse we're making on the pond. Any more lint? This is good lint, though. There's a lot of lint. What's around here? Any more? None. I don't feel like there would be lint on fiberglass, though, do you? So if enemy is less than or equal to 1, its enemy's status is shrinking or staying the same. I don't feel like these beetles are actually adhering to any of this, so then they're just... I'm being shit on by another big beetle, but I'm also being shit on by this tiny child, so I will focus the tiny child to avoid the fight. I think this is our thumbnail for today. Is this our thumbnail for today? Is that good? Kind of good. Is it good? Or is it better from this angle? Or is it just better from this angle? That's kind of good. You can't see the beetle, but it's kind of good. Thank God, I thought the thumbnail was going to be rubbing my anus. That might be good. That's quite a good one. If I can just sort of centre it right. Shame amount of faces on these things, right? Right, what time is it? 8 minutes. 9 minutes. If enemy is greater than 1, someone's about to get fucked up, and it's probably me. That triple attack's the worst because it breaks through my blocking. Like that one I can take or leave, it's the triple. Unless I perfect block it, but it like, you perfect block one, and unless you're really perfect, you're getting knocked down and hurt. Did I get no black ox horns from that whole thing? Okay, I got 1. See, there you go, look, I've killed, what, that's 3 black ox horns and I got 1. And I had the loot look thing on previously and got 3. Or did I get 2? I can't remember. Your rubbed anus. I mean, I like that system, though. So that quick trip into the undershed got us 32 lint, which is huge. We even got some spider fangs and a black ox horn. That's good. Now it's just a case of getting home, getting some burr on the way home, and then prepping for going back into the new wasp bin after the midstream break, because we're going to go and loot as much as we can. I want to gather all of the science. It's dark out here. All of the raw science, all of the scabbies, all of the molars, everything. Sleep until morning. That's one good thing about going into the undershed and going into the wasp bin, is it's already dark, so you don't have to worry about making it daytime on stream. There's water here, isn't there? Yes, so take advantage of an area like this to fill my food resources and my water thing, because I've got unlimited water, essentially. I might actually not need to go back to base. No, because I've got my bags are rammed out there. I think I remember now. So I can scoop to fill the water too.
Tastes good.
Drink until I'm full, and then replenish. Yeah. Good survival work, Max. It's almost like you're getting used to this after 2 years in the yard. Is it fair to say I've got my money's worth out of this fucking game? Will I get this update done before the next update comes out is the major question. So I can take advantage of the new system, but I'm here for burr, aren't I? So where's... Oh, fuck, I re-scanned, didn't I, Stubbler, you idiot? Look, there's a burgle chip in there too. Which I've just noticed isn't where the Black Widows are. Nor is it in the boss location. I wonder if that burgle chip's just hovering in there. It might be. I mean, we're going into loot, so I'd be looting that too. Right, where's the burr? See if we can see some. I'm looking for... There it is, look.
Gonna have a look around.
So I've got 6 minutes to gather as much of that before we get back to base. Easy. Some up there too. No, let's not run. Whenever I start sprinting everywhere is when I get into this sort of ADHD mindset and I forget to stream. Whenever I need to hurry with something, I just bounce between objectives and start talking gibberish and lose my train of thought. Burweed, I need you for my flooring. Please provide us. Oh, come here. No. Fucking gravity. If he's not killing Razor in Prop Hunt, it's screwing me over in Grounded. This is not the right weapon for this. What is this? Hello?
Being cut.
Hello?
I can't take this.
Couldn't get out the menu. Did I get it all? I did. Lovely. There should be some up here that fell too that I didn't catch. There. Holy crap, I'm going to need a lot of this for this base. If it wasn't best of season, I'd farm it off stream, but as it is... Lovely, lovely. Actually, this gives you a lot. Look at that. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I like that. Don't know why. I think that enables this to become a Physics Friday game.
Best of when?
I'm going to put you on making it this time, Scotty. Clear your schedule. You need about 45 hours, something like that. My chopping list tells me I need 88. But it is dropping in quite big numbers, so it's not the worst resource to farm. I've got 3 minutes. Let's get one more cut down and then we'll go back to base. I'll have the quick break. This is actually a good place to farm them because they all just line up there ready for looting. So I'm on 23 now, and I need 88 just to build what I've currently made. Right, what time is it? Let's go back to base then. Actually, I'll cut these down. We might have the midstream break somewhere safe in this area, and then I'll nip back after the break, and then we're off into the brawny bin. You coming down or what? Should not interrupt, should I? Don't make me chase you off. Actually, if they just fall and settle there, wherever they're going to go. Where are they going? Literally played physics games with worse physics than this. I say that, they've got a bit too much momentum. Look at them. Stop. Any escape? Yes, some escaped. That was incredibly satisfying watching them roll around like that. I like that. The 2 here gets me up to 36. Not bad, not bad. Again, if I've got any time left after I've looted the brawny bin, as best I can, then we'll get some more. Should have respawned by then as well. Can I get up this way, or is this... No, it's that way, right? So in that socket. Don't walk into the exposed socket, Stubbler. If last week's clip, speaking of the best of, if last week's clip taught me anything, it's to be wary of those again. You know, the burr actually might be one thing you don't need the scanner room to find, because it makes itself known on the horizon. Shocking. I don't know why I read that in James Bond's voice. It sounds like something Roger Moore would say. I could have the midstream break up here, which would be relatively safe, but I feel like it's better to go back to the base. Maybe it isn't, actually. Because going back to the base means that the base becomes susceptible to raids, right? If I'm not anywhere near the base for the midstream break, then we don't have to worry about it. Maybe have it up top here. Get away the wasps down there. Fuck them. I don't like builds like this. I feel like it's a bit anti-FCI, right? It's slightly unrealistic as builds go. Functional, very, but not the most realistic. Yeah, let's have a break up here, and then we'll zip line down after. Would you like a nice view of the... Do not fuck wasps. Not literally, kid. Not literally. So if I go like this, then there's a nice beautiful view for the midstream break. Enjoy. Some random junk in a almost dead person's backyard. In fact, let's have a nice sky view, fuck it. Right, I'll be back in 2 minutes. Kitten, you're in charge. You've accidentally put yourself in charge. Well played. And then after the midstream break, we'll go back, we'll unload, we'll gear up for the brawny bin, and we're off looting. Maybe attempting a Black Widow kill or two, I don't know. We'll try and find a way of jumping around it. I'll be back to it. Kitten, that looks... Oh. Sorry, everyone. Kitten was in charge. And she's gone and let Santa ruin it, as always. Kitten, good work. Right, let's get on with this. Welcome back to the stream, everybody. Santa, thank you for the bits. Party well, Stubbler's gone? Like when you get a substitute teacher in school and you swap names with a buddy. Kitten does have that kind of substitute teacher air to her. I think it's the sensible shoes and beige cardigan that she's currently wearing. Thanks, I did my best. Cool. Right, let's get geared up for the undershed. Not undershed, for the brawny bin. This is a brand new area, by the way. I've poked my nose in and explored it a little, but there's a lot of like collectibles and stuff to find, and I think we go in there and we find it. It's pink, I'll have you know. Yeah, but like a pastel pink, because you don't want to commit too much to the look. Next, what's in this can? Oh. With all this burr, I wonder if I can snaffle some of the lint rope we've already made. Scotty says Diet Cloak. Sothan says Cloudy Lemonade. Alkarion says Diet Coke. Cheeky says Cream Soda. Gara says a Fizzy Orange. I'm not taking anything from these, am I? No. Right, let's get some more lint ropes. Why am I not... Have I got full bags? Yes. Yes, I have. Siddles, welcome to the stream, says Cyanide. Mindright says Cream Soda. Lundio says 7-Up. Kitten says a Fizzy Orange. Siddles, Mindright, good morning / afternoon. Whichever fits. Right, all my armour's getting repaired then. Have I got flint rope cooking? No, let's have more flint. More lint rope cooking. The burr went away, did it? Or have I still got the burr on me? I don't. I've still got the mite fuzz, whatever it is, on me though. Kitten says Fizzy Orange as well. I don't know if I read that one. Okay. I'll be wearing Sarah's charm in there quite... Hey, where's that new trinket I've got? Do I fight these Black Widows? I feel like I should prepare something a bit more for the Black Widow fights as opposed to fighting them now. I'll take some bombs just in case there's anything I need to blow up. There is this new trinket I got while I was in there. A shield solidifier, which puts strength on your shield. Or your blocks. An impossibly strong layer of fibre that can reinforce a shield to be nearly unbreakable. But I don't want to fill my bags up too much. Light helmet I'll take. Satan, welcome to the stream. Blow up all the wasps, he says. Yeah, but the Black Widow's a different story, right? That might be a little bit too dangerous for somebody as humble in combat as my good self. I might take a stack of mushroom bricks out with me instead, just in case there's any building I need to do for cheesing purposes, you know me. I might take 2, in fact. I've got a lot of weapons, mate. I'll take the bow out as well. Oh, that's what I need. Salt arrows. You're not humble in combat. You're just a bit shit. Oh, I can make loads of it. No, it's not. Is it salt? Was it salt damage that the wasps are weak to? Yeah, alright. So, how many salt arrows? Look, there's so many new rounds. Pointy rounds. These sharp rounds aren't complicated, but they get the point across. Sappy rounds. These gooey rounds are perfect for slowing down enemies' crawlers while giving them a salty sizzle. But where do these go? Are these for the bow? No. What are they for? Is there a new fucking weapon? Is there a slingshot or something that I didn't... Wait. Hang on. Before I reveal the drink, bear with me. Is the new turret system... Fill my ass off slingshot. So I guess that means there isn't a slingshot in the game then. So that's off the cards. Let me just build this turret. I wonder if the rounds are for the turret, because the acorn turret and the pollen and pebble turrets aren't a thing anymore in game, it turns out. Or I can't find them if they've been removed. So let me just quickly knock this up. It is! Oh, they've really buffed turrets, so now these should go and hit their shot. Okay, that's cool. That's really cool. So the rounds are for the new turret system. Anyway, let's not mess about too much. I've got places to be. Don't deposit all the mushroom bricks. I need them. I need to take them out. Like that. Then I need to put these in there. I'll put them rounds in there too. I might take out some liquid rage potions under there as well, because that's going to give me a bit of a boost if I need it. The answer is, everybody... I'm kind of angry about this, right? The answer to the drink thing is, with Scotty say Diet Coke, Sothan, Cloudy Lemonade, Cheeky Cream Soda, Alkarion, Diet Coke, Gara Fizzy Orange, Kitten Fizzy Orange, Siddle Cyanide, Mindrite, Cream Soda, Lundio, 7-Up. It's fucking 7-Up. Nobody's guessed 7-Up for 8 months. Lundios guesses 7-Up today for the first time I've seen in a very long time. On the day I buy it. Lundios? Why do you do this to me? And yes, 7-Up is still a thing. Is he spying on me? Is that who's been looking through my windows? I thought it was Augur. Excellent, it's a green can.
Told you he's a prick.
Enjoy your gifted sub, Santa. Fuck me. Alright, have I got everything I need? No, I was going to make salt arrows, wasn't I? Let's make some salty arrows before we go too far. Salty arrows... apple. Mina, I wish there was such a thing as ginger beer. Arrows. Salty. Salt. Arrows. Ah! Ow! That's only 30 salt arrows. That's not enough. Hang on. Cancel that. Let me make some silk rope. Then I can make some more salt arrows. Then we can go in there armed to fight the drones. That's all my lint gone already, by the way. Jesus. Stop depositing mushroom bricks, Max, you soft bastard. There we go, there we go. Like that, like that, like that, like that, like that. Can I sleep yet? That would be helpful. Ah! Okay, that's a long time until I can sleep. Maybe not. We'll go with 30 salt arrows and see if that's enough. Do I still have the salt morning star? I do. It's time. Repair glue. 5. That's a lot of stuff to carry out with me for one mission, but we're only going there for loot, and it's not loot in terms of the Black Widows. There might be a way to climb around the Black Widows. There should be like a vanishing powder. There is! I was going to say there should be a vanishing powder in this game, but there is something we've never... When did I peep this stuff? There, look! A pollen puff blast hides you from enemy sight. I can't remember how long this has been in the game. But it's like a distraction. It's like you throw it down and it... like a smoke cloud. Did I don't know if I spied that when I was looking through all the new stuff last week. It might have only just been added, or it might have been in the game for ages. I can't remember. Sad, I think for the bits, Lundios. Good guess. Son of a bitch. Right. Last week, I went into this brand new area, which is inside the bin in the upper yard. It was a pain in the ass. I got lost. I died a bunch. I had like 6-hour fights with wasps, the drones specifically, because on this difficulty they are brutal. Because they heal like maniacs. I am desperate to find out what the solution is to the heal, but for now, I just DPS them down like a maniac. So that's our only option. But we're going back into the brawny bin, not to fight the boss, or to fight the Black Widows if I don't have to. We're going back in entirely just to...
Big bums must be bummed.
I mean, that's quite the statement, Augur. I'll leave that to your conscience. Augur, thank you for the 45 months. That is exactly 5 years of subscriptions, by the way. Insane. Can you all believe we've known Augur for 5 years? I don't want to either, but apparently we have. Augur, thank you for the sub and welcome to the stream. Is Romania off for a public holiday today? I feel like I'm asking everybody at this point. It coincides with a workers' rights day off in Nordic countries. Do I sleep at the forward operating base? That might be the solution, actually. Thank you, Augur, for the sub. Enjoy another month of no ads. The May best of better include a compilation of you explaining May Day for the stream. It's probably my own fault for continuing to bring it up, right? Did you notice, Sothan, how I quickly got in and said, yes, 7-Up is still a thing in this country? So we didn't have to have that discussion regularly again like we was in 2022. Yeah, let's sleep out here, it's a bit dark. I think you do actually benefit from daylight inside the wasp bin. So we'll nip over to our forward operating base. I still can't fucking sleep! Saying that, I do have a bedroll inside the bin, don't I? Not inside, but on the entrance. So maybe we'll...
I'm all geared up.
Why? Okay. Listen. Why does it make like a slopping noise when I put the hat on? 3, 2, what? The hell is that? The squelching, yeah. It was a discussion, Sothan, regularly, yeah. Almost everybody would say, wait, 7-Up still exists? It's fair to say it has sort of dwindled in popularity. It used to be like the big one in the 90s, didn't it? All the ad campaigns and stuff. Right, I'm going to go to the end, or I might have to wait just so I can sleep, because I'd rather go in during the day than go in during the night. But this should be the entrance, and then hopefully... How many times do I die in here? As long as I don't attract anything on the way in, if you just sneak in quick. Oh, my bedroll got destroyed, didn't it? So that means I need some clover really quick to make a new one. I could sleep over at the forward operating base, but if I can grab some sprigs, which I've got already, I just need clover. Where's clover? I think there might be some in this area. I just need to survive my way towards it. There's some down here, maybe. I know there's some up near the stump, but that's a long way away. Maybe I can go under the mower and get some super quickly. There's not really a field station where I can scan for it, though. Come on, Clover. Don't make me run halfway across the yard to find some. Fighting everything that comes at me. Die. Good. Just a little bit of clover. Just so I can put a bedroll outside. Is it too much to ask, game? Nice, casual bit of... You know? Game? Does everything have to take 2 years? Can there not just be some around here somewhere, maybe? No? Hello? Maybe behind this. No, Sothan, not everything has to take 2 years. Yes, clover, clover, clover. Just to contradict Sothan. I love it. Right. Grab this, grab this, grab this. Maybe take a bit more for the road. Now, let's go back to the bin, build a bedroll outside so I can respawn right there in case anything goes wrong. Objectively the sensible thing to do, despite the fact it's taken 2 years. Also, I'm going to get attacked by a fuckload of stuff on the way back. Because it's the nature of the difficulty. I spent the first half today, Stiddles, building the new base, or the foundation for the new base, so we can unlock Cozy 5, which is the max level of sort of comfort in the base, and unlock all the new shit that comes with it. And then now I'm going back into the wasp bin for the second time ever to go and gather up all the raw science and all of the... See if that burgle chip as well is the one that I need for that new machine. So we're in here looking for teeth, looking for science, scabbies, all of that shit. There's so much shit that spawns outside this, it's infuriating. I feel like maybe they should have turned the spawns down around this new area. Just so people can, like, enjoy the entrance a little bit more without, like, almost dying just to walk through the door. Wasting half your heals. Okay, so... that should be enough for a bedroll just outside. Or maybe just inside. Yeah, there. Or I can set my respawn point. I'm actually going to sleep too. A tactical sleep. So it's a bit brighter inside, because if I can go back in without it being pitch black in there, because the daylight does creep in slightly, then I don't have to...
Smart, fast, lucky, or just wear some armor.
I don't have to wear that helmet. Look, 1 second, Gary. Everybody has trouble with auto mod on that. It's not anything I've set, it's Twitch's wider policy. You can sort of understand it, but it's tricky in this. And I won't be killing the Black Widow. I do fancy using this. I wonder if I can run past them, but that might be a little bit too cheesy for me.
Food.
Alright, everybody. I genuinely want your opinion on this. Would it be a bit too cheesy for me to, instead of killing the Black Widows in here, to try and run past them using this in-game ability that drops aggro? You think it'd be a bit too cheesy? Good, then I'm doing it. Roger that. I want to test this new stuff. You two cried wolf too much. There was clover inside. Fuck this game. So it should be light enough for me to see. It is. Good. Of all the one thing that I needed, in the right amount, right into... So, my scabby is not showing up that there's anything in this area just yet. So I'm going to listen to the scabby. We're going to search through the entirety of this place and see if I can find... Just want to get everything out of it. Just to turn it into what is essentially a boss room. I will be having to fight wasps in here. Did I make the salt arrows? Yeah, I've got 30 there. So there's a scabby close by where I am now. Is it in there, maybe? No, it's further this way. I did drop this servo arm, didn't I? Oh, it does mean I have to go and get that molar. That might be tricky. So now it's picking up the molar on that corner. Let's see if I can get this scabby first. There's our wasp friends, of course. A lot of them. Can I make this jump? Max! Okay, good. Right, drop that and find me the scabby. Don't get that. Is this the frame rate tanker? Yeah, it is. Look at that. It fucks the frame rate up for some reason coming in here. Never turn down. I should never turn down any spicy, sour, salty, or whatever. Oh, not this guy. Frame rate's back.
This or not Mazak. Mazak, how are we this morning? I'm still a Yorkshire twat. Take Bezos money. Also, hi, how's it going?
Still a Yorkshire what? As if I've ever said, oh, not that fucking Mazak guy. I feel it regularly, but I try not to say it. Mazak, welcome to the stream. Are you well? How are we this morning? He says, sat in the afternoon. Mazak, thank you for the 46 months. That's Augur 45, Mazak 46 back to back. That's 10 years combined. Right. I am going to have to work out... If I can build in here, then it solves the problem very quickly. But if I can't build in here, I'm fucked. Sarah's charm on, just in case I have to fight. Thank you, Mazak. I appreciate the sub. Augur, I appreciate the sub as well. So I can't build in here at all. Look, there's no land rights. It would be kind of cool if you could build inside this. Imagine this is a base. But I still don't understand how I'm going to get up there. There must be a way that I can jump, but there's a milk molar. You can just...
Having a little peek.
You just see it there. But I'm in here for this stuff, so I suppose the milk molar is going to be our next challenge. I could kill all the wasps to make this go a bit smoother, but it would involve killing the drones. And I don't know about you, but I don't fancy that. Let's see if we can kill some of the lesser ones. Not a bad shot. So if I equip this now... That's the wrong fucking axe, Max. Equip the fucking Morning Star. Where are you? Please don't spit at me. Don't fly away, you big... Did he go and get the drone? No. Why do you not want to fight me up here? Come back! Fuck that guy. I feel like I was doing some good damage there, but there must be some sort of aggro switch here that means that you have to fight him over there, but I don't want to fight them all together. But I suppose it's what needs to be done. The sooner I clear them all out, the sooner I get to fight just one by one. They don't all aggro in a pair like they do like in WoW. I pulled the drone first, Stubbler, you moron. And there's the heal, look. Let's see how good salty arrows are against the drones. I shot the fucking wasp in the background. Ow, ow, double poison. That's bad. Max. Max. Look what it's like fighting two of the bastards. Where are you? I'm gonna die, 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 I'm gonna die. I got a wasp! I killed one of the wasps. So much poison. Did you see my fucking health bar then? I'm stuck on something. What am I stuck on? I killed one of the wasps though, but that was lethal. I'm actually surprised the drone didn't heal the others. I feel like that's useful information, but I lost a lot of arrows. Come on, get. There we go. One thing I need to do is put my... There we go. I think you'll find I survived, Mina. Barely. In a blind panic. Do I have my mutation set up right? Not really. Let me put mace skill on. Take coup de grace off poison resistance. I should have made some of that wasp dot or whatever that makes me immune to wasp poison. Because that was like the bulk of the damage I took there, right? Damage, by the way. Not actually that good. And this is the drone again. So maybe salt arrows isn't the solution, because the heal is just constant. Can I take it over here and get it trapped like the last one? If I can get it stuck down here, then that's probably for the best. Just mortal strike it. I think that's what I'm looking for, Mazak. I'm looking for something that negates the heal. Look, see that how fast that heal was? I don't know what that does. I think that gives me a debuff, maybe. There's the heal. So I got it down to about 10%. The Valheim community might not be so happy with the other tactic. That was a bad miss. There's the heal. Got it stunned. Don't heal, don't heal, don't heal, don't heal, don't heal. Don't heal. No! I got one, I got it. I got a fucking drone down. That was a quick kill. I don't know if I learned anything from that. Sounds like cheat. It's not cheating. I mean, it would have been. Yeah, if I'd have got it trapped, that probably would have been cheating. Yeah, I peeked it. We know the game's suggested strategy to kill it, but I'm sure there's a way to interrupt the heal. Fuck. These can't heal, so they're a lot easier. Shit, don't fall off. Just don't fall all the way off. Shit, that knockback was massive. It pushes you if you're getting trapped. It just sends you flying. Oh shit, that guy fell a long way. Can I loot it? Good. Right, we're getting a lot of wasp shells and stuff. Imagine defending a mixer from that. I mean, I don't. I'm glad I don't have to. I'm definitely not excited about attempting a kill on the Queen. Not the real-life Queen. Not anymore.
That was refreshing.
Good, good, good. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna say, didn't you already do that last year? I didn't kill the Queen. Azar, welcome to the stream. The real life Queen's in Africa chilling with Tupac and Elvis. Okay, now I should have cleared myself a little bit of space to be able to explore, to see if I can get up on top of that. But I need to either have a tuft and maybe do this in third person. Because I don't know if it's possible to jump onto this, but I can't see another way up or down from above. It feels like there might be a jump I can do, because there's the molar, look. See it? Top of the screen now. But I can't see another sort of way to climb up there. I can get up onto this section of the... Ooh, shit. Up onto of the head. But no further. This music's feeling a bit out of wilds to me. I can get up and inside it, but you don't get very high. Nothing going on today, and to celebrate I'm going back to my chair and to watch this as I fall asleep. Let's just make loads of screaming and shouting sounds so Sothan can't sleep. Maybe another one of those things you could... Yeah, I was thinking that. I also worry that knocking one down, Sothan, has caused me to not be able to get the molar, but that doesn't sound very grounded. Shit! Ow. I don't think there's any other way I can climb up. Saying that, town has been wank lately. Fuck leaving my flat next weekend. When's the coronation? It's coming up, right? Is it a week tomorrow? Cardi told me the other day, but my memory's already managed to delete it, as it does everything. So it's on Saturday, so it's less than a week away. The 6th. Weird. It'd be interesting to... There we go. Let me just take advantage of these char-chars. There's a concert on the 7th in the castle. With a load of those sort of safe for royals artists. There's nothing in there, is there? See, there is a scabby in this area that the game wants me to get. But it's not in here. But it gets stronger. Oh, it's there. Alright. Condiment jockey is an interesting one. Let's try and guess. What does condiment jockey look like? Salt and pepper. Wouldn't say Katy Perry is too safe for the royals. I mean, she is, right? She's a bubbly pop star. They're already doing tons of prep for it. Condiment jockey. Wow, that's disgusting. That's the McDonald's themed. Jesus, that's nasty. That is awful. That might be the worst one we've seen yet. No thank you, game. No thank you. Let's go back to the best one there ever is. Scabby Knight. It's a classic. Yeah, I don't fancy that one, Gara, do you? Nice and warm under my covers. So then. We're all in a flutter now thinking about you under your covers.
I'm all geared up.
I had to turn on the heat today since I woke up and the place was 20 degrees. Is that how cold it is there? It's, 20C, I see. It's 15C here today and we're all sunbathing. How do I get up here? There's got to be a jump or something that I'm just missing. Can I maybe... No? It feels like I can jump onto there, then onto there, then up onto there, but I really don't know. And it's getting harder to make that jump. Been out in the garden pulling up the buddleia. That stuff's brilliant at growing fucking everywhere you don't want it to. Then. Ah! I can hear the Black Widows taunting me, by the way. Miss your buddleia. Just pile some soil up in the tiniest corner and there'll be like a fucking 8-foot one tomorrow when you wake up. Oh, I can't make that jump now for some reason. The Black Widows are laughing at me. At my performance in trying to jump up here. I can't build any Agara, no, I tried. The other half planted an unprepared cutting from one out front and it took root very well. Yeah, we used to do a lot of work on docklands and everywhere there was the tiniest little bit of soil built up like in a crack between two pavers or in a corner of near a shed or like in the it was just full of it. There we go. Right, so I think from here, maybe to here, but then I can't get any higher. And this doesn't feel intended to me. Does it? This is evidently not the design... Oh. Shit. It's like bamboo, that's the other one. Don't ever, ever plant bamboo in your garden. Unless you want it under your house. I feel like at this point, if you haven't made it by doing this, it's probably unintended. Yeah. Too high to get over, too low to get under. I'm stuck in the middle. But stack 4 sunders. Shit. Ow! No. Fuck. Let me just confirm this is not the way. Previous owners let bamboo grow all over the front of the house. No pots straight in the ground, the bastards. It takes like 2 weeks to completely fill your garden, right, underneath. Everywhere you dig, bamboo. Yes, Venus, the previous owners of Satan's house were pandas, of course. Though they were twats. So I can get up at that fall. I hate that fall. The reset's huge. This isn't right, is it? This isn't the intended strategy. But then if this isn't how you do it, how do I get up there? Because everywhere I've gone around, I can't seem to... You can turn bamboo into papyrus. So we've got some low-quality shit paper, but the garden's ruined, and the chances of expanding it in any direction are also fucked. Nice, so then, nice. Start enchanting your gardening tools for your house that's shaped like a willy. It's very specific. So this isn't the strategy, is it? I wonder if there's like a bounce platform or something that can get me up. I really want that molar. I don't think there's a way up this way, even though it looks like there is. If I run around here, there's no sort of... This just... I think it just kicks me off at the end. Maybe there's a way up onto the ball, but would that help me at all? Because it's not like I can go from the ball up onto anything, right? Onto the... Let's try it. Like, what could I knock over to make this work? It feels like I can drop through from the top, but there's not actually any, like, gaps in the roof where I can fall through. Try as I might. Get on top of the Char-Char's box. I'm thinking if that's possible. I could get up and underneath, but let me show you. There's actually nowhere to go up any further from here, look. Like, I can go up onto this, and there was a bit of science here, I think. Or a scabby, I can't remember. But there's nothing else I can get to from under here. Think of a controversial topic, Southern, to talk about, well... I think I need to... we're good, Southern, we're good. We're kidding. We're only kidding, we're only kidding, we don't need one, we don't need one. Up onto here, then... Oh! Ah! Wait, there might be something to this. Alright, we got this. This is the way, this is the way. I'm considering today's stream a massive victory. If I can just get this molar. This is bodged, though, this. You bottled it just like Arsenal. This looks good. Hang on a minute. Sorry, I panicked. Alright, let me have some... Wait. Deep breath. We're good. Henry II's seizure of the castellans of the earls and barons. Is that controversial? Oh, so every time I jump to that side, I bounce. And it's not healthy. Seizure of the castles and removal of the castellans and the earl of the barons. That's Sothan's controversial on-the-button roving reporting that he's doing. So up and to the left. No, so I bounce off, look. This is not the intended strategy, is it? We'll find the intended strategy out, but if I can get the molar, I'll get the molar. Henry II is a wimp. Execute them all, I say. USA. Conquest. Fuck! Ah! It's fine, Max. It's fine. It's fine. I've got to say, there's the controversial point. And it was Sothan that was the controversial bit, not the message. So I can't go too close because I'll bounce off it. This is so frustrating.
Leeds conceded 23 Premier League goals in
beating their own record
in a single month, with the previous record also held by Leeds in February 2022.
Oh, okay. Yeah, these are stats I've been reading about 70 times, Scotty. It's a little sad. It is, it is. All the hard work done, gone. Hopefully we get a nice, huge collapse and a rebuild that comes from it, because fucking hell we need it. Activate that mutation that reduces fall damage. I would, but now I can't. Wasn't even that low bite. No, it was me. This is entirely the result of that guy. The squad's just not capable of playing in a functional way, and now we are playing in a functional way. They're getting absolutely penetrated.
Leeds, more like bleeds goals.
Heard that one too. I'm up!
Bang.
Bang! Yeah, you're right.
Losers.
Pretty good. Zeddles, thank you for the bits. Scotty, thank you for the bits. Yeah, for that guy, yeah, you're right. The previous record also held by Leeds in January 2022, and their previous record also held by Leeds in January 2021, and their it's not that bad, thankfully. So, the issue is, which is people are finally realising now after debating it for ages, is that we have a terrible board at Leeds and a terrible infrastructure and terrible CFO and definitely a terrible director of football that got lucky in recruiting somebody that knew what he was doing, which papered over all of the cracks. Because there was shite before him, and then when he was struggling, he got 11 injuries, right? And he had a lot of teenagers on the bench, and we played 4 of the 5 best teams in the world and got routinely pumped because the injuries were fucked. They didn't support him in terms of monetary value and signing new players. And then when he couldn't get a tune out of all the 15-year-olds against the best clubs in the world, they said, "Don't worry, old man, step aside. We got this." And look what happened. The fucking hubris. Instead of the Lamborghini with a flat tyre, they decided to bring in a whole new system, and everybody said it was going to fall apart, and guess what it did right in front of them? So now they're finally getting held account for it. We've seen you down the Medeski next season. Yeah, but at least there'll be a good crowd there, right? It's not good. There's no way of saying it's good, but at least nothing can tarn it. I should have stayed up there, shouldn't I? I got the molar, but I should have stayed up there. Nah, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Nah. His era, even though, like, people are starting to realise now that towards the end of his era, it wasn't exactly his fault. I mean, people sack managers now, as you know, as a Chelsea fan. Sacking managers is something you do when you don't want to face the actual truth of the problem, right? So you just sack a bunch of managers, and it gives you a bit of breathing space. He suffered that, but at the end of the day, all it takes is a little bit of time so you can actually see how worthless an idea it is. I wonder if we can find what the proper way up is now that we're up top. I should have actually done that, Sothan, it's true. But now I can walk from that side to this side, and I don't... The Scabby doesn't pick anything up, right? Yeah, I think Chelsea, I think Tottenham, and I think Leeds, and I think there's a number of clubs should be used as examples now of how sacking managers is just the clubs trying to cover over the actual rot at the inside of a football club. Chelsea and Tottenham being the best examples. The problem is not the manager. The problems are a lot deeper than that, but if you sack a manager, everybody shuts up for 10 minutes and you can get a bit of breathing space, and people should now stop falling for it. Exactly, Gara, right? And how good has it done for you? We should stop letting these, like, the boards and the directors and the sort of the atmosphere around football clubs and the infrastructure, we should stop letting them get a pass just because they sack a manager. Right, so there's nothing over this side. That's good. I'm going to sort of slowly move now round this side to see if I can find something under the... Is it salty you don't like? I don't like fighting two termites at once. I think poison might actually be the answer against termites. Is there another one? Yeah, this is a lot of termites. Ow! This is a lot of termites. Football's evidently not for the people that show up anymore, is it? It's for the people that want a dramatic tweet to read. And that kind of thinking is just eroding a lot of stuff. And the only things that can survive in that climate is oil money. No! But clubs like Brighton, I think, are a good example of how it can work. They had an excellent manager in Potter. They treat him just as he needs to be treated. They sort of coaxed him just nicely into becoming one of the best managers in the league, I think, especially with what he had. But then you take that manager out and put him in a club where it's not going well behind the scenes, and look what happens. But just blame Potter, sack him, and then the fans will get off your back. Sorry, I'm talking about football too much. Good news, you didn't want to fight 2 termites, and now you've got 3. I think I've got another one, Cheeky, but it's stuck under the floor, which I will absolutely take right now. De Zerbi is even better than Potter was, it's true. So there's nothing this way. Let's start pushing under inside this. There's like a big cardboard box here with some gubs in it. I don't know if there's anything I'm yet to loot, but we'll go and see. Hopefully no more fucking termites.
Hey, don't let that tick get you.
There's one thing I hate more than termites. Fucking ticks. What are you weak to? Spicy. Oh, I remember now. Sorry, was 1 not enough? I don't have a spicy 1 hand, do I? I've only got the big sword. How are these 2 not dead yet? How am I not dead yet? I should have brought more heals in here, I've just realised. I'm hitting that corpse, aren't I? But my bags are too full to be able to take advantage of it. Okay, that hurt really badly. Let's take... I actually do have more, don't I? But it's in the form of sticky liquid rage, which is more of a health increase than anything. Not got a lot of bandages left, and my bags are absolutely stacked. I'm going to actually delete a piece of lint, which is foolish. I appreciate.
Food.
I've got so... Why did I bring all of this? Suppose I can get rid of a bit of repair glue. Sarah's charm I should be using. I've got the block shield, but... Maybe eat this too. I maybe shouldn't have been picking up all of the spicy stuff. Right, there's nothing actually popping up saying there's something to get here. And am I stuck? No, we're good. Damn, this is colourful. So the Scabby's not reported anything here, at least. This is the Jack's area. Can I go down here? Oh, this is the... This is the major challenge that I found. Oh, no, it isn't. Am I... Where am I? I'm fucking lost. Yeah, this is it. The major challenge of this place is this, look. A double Black Widow spawn, and there seems to be a tooth down there. At some point, I'm going to have to find a way to kill 2 Black Widows at once. I'd rather kill whatever the new boss is 10 times than do that.
Black Widow, this is not a drill.
I've not once managed to work out how to kill a single Black Widow without eating 7 million heals. Or cheesing it with like a build or something ridiculous, but who wants to do that? Right, the tense music is finished, it's behind us, it's fine. Anything popping up on the scanner down here? This takes me to the other side, right? This is the jar, yeah. Where am I in relation to... This is the start, isn't it? Where am I in relation to the burgle chip? Burgle chip's there. That burgle chip doesn't actually look like it's inside the boss chamber as well, which is interesting. Because if it's not in the burgle chamber, I might be able to get it just by jumping and being a dickhead. James, welcome to the stream. Let me go this way, maybe. No, I went there at first, didn't I? The splinters are irrelevant. Let me go this way. Everybody just be ready to grab that, by the way, just in case. Hopefully not necessary, but just in case. Right, where are we? I need to know where I am in relation to the Black Widows as well. Is there anything I can get by going down this side? I should probably use this. Better light source. This is the Black Widows area, right? No, that is. Alright, let's kill some fucking wasps. Again. Do I have the salt arrows armed? I do. I can get one to stop. Please don't be the drone. It's not healing yet. Got it at half health. There's the heal. Alright. It didn't manage to heal up to full. But it is healing. Okay, my blocking is shit right now, but I'm trying to see if I can just shoot it down. There's the heal. I wonder if salt damage stops the heal. No. So even with salt damage on it, it still blocks the heal. I don't think I can just DPS through this with salt arrows, can I? Because the heal's just completely ignoring everything I do. Fuck me, this difficulty. They do a lot of damage, but I need to get that stun. That seems like, on this difficulty, the only way to do it is to get that stun. But they just float up out of melee range and then heal them. The ways I've managed to kill them in the past is by getting that stun so it gets so it drops. Go on. Stun, 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 stun.
I don't feel so good.
Okay, so now it's healing. I hate these things so much. Starting a new save, roger that. I think I just have to just tank as much damage as I can. Stop fucking healing and fall out of the sky, you knobhead. There it is, there's the stun. Holy shit, that did not last long. I need stamina, I need stamina. See what I mean? The stun seems to be the only thing that can get it out of the sky. Or at least hold it in range so I can fuck it up. The salt arrows, it wasn't enough damage per second to actually bring it out of the sky properly. Jesus, those fights are brutal. But that's both drones killed at least for today, so I can progress now. Let's climb back up to the top. Have I got a bandage popped? Yeah, I do. Now there is the... what's it called? The Prod Smacker, which has a high stun on it, but I still don't think it's enough. Ow. That was painful. Ow, that was also painful. Where's my shield? Shit, there's the other one, there's the other one. No, don't aggro both. Let's check it down here to fight it. Crickets and grasshoppers, good. Yeah! We joked about wasps only last week, Mina, and then they arrived in the game. So let's not speak too soon, just in case. Ow. My timing's awful now. There's the stun. Ah! I said I didn't want to die today. Right, quick. I forgot I can respawn on a field station. I've dragged two. I've aggroed two. Run!
Noob.
Oh, fucking kidding. Okay, my bag should be down here somewhere. I'm in trouble.
Doomhaus chop chicky giggle.
Woo! Fucking hell. Oh, thank you for the bits. Cheeky, thank you for the bits. Christ, okay. Liquid Rage.
I'm not
Let's eat up. This helmet doesn't help, but I've not got enough light to fight him otherwise. 2 salt arrows. Let's go back in. Maybe I don't fight up there where there's 2 of the fucking things. And I missed the shot with one of my salt arrows. There's the shot. Oh, thank you for the bits, Cheeky, thank you for the bits. And for the kind words. These are very, very little fun to fight, these. I can't imagine they're even that fun to fight on lower difficulties. Alright. Welcome to the new followers, by the way. I don't have alerts on for followers, but I appreciate it. Alright, just calm. One more to kill. Should be easy. I am at least killing them faster than I was last week. Still no light up here, though, to benefit from. You coming down, you big shit? Come on. Stop hugging the wall like that's creepy. Hey, I wonder if I actually switch to my other twagger. I've got too many weapons with me, I fully appreciate that. No, not that one, that one. And then, where's the mint mace? There. Maybe I can get faster damage on. Feels good. Nice block. Okay, there's a bit of weapon switching going on now. Shit. Jesus, that face is terrifying. Done. Fucking done. Good, they're all dead. No more combat in here unless I accidentally pull a Black Widow. Thank Christ. Harry, welcome to the stream. I dread to think what your strategy advice would be. Lay it on me, Harry. Whew, okay. I'll keep the Black Widow dagger out just for now. I've got Sarah's charm on, right? Yeah. Right, so up here there doesn't seem to be anything the Scabby is picking up, which means I might be. But where is the chip? Is to my right slightly? Is it inside the corner of the... So I'm facing it now, so it's not in there. So where is it? Use the spider web as a trap. I don't think so, Harry. I know what you mean, but that spider web is merely cosmetic. That specific spider web. Annoyingly.
Food.
Why don't boxers have sex the night before a fight? They
How's that?
just don't really like
That was
each other.
refreshing.
Alright, I think Cardi's winning the sauce for these jokes competition. For fuck's sake. Cardi, welcome to the stream. Thank you for the bits. Harry, welcome to the stream. Good afternoon to both. It does augur, yeah. So how far away is this burgle chip? It's right there. It's there. Is it in there? There's nothing else here, is there? But I guess I can make my way back up here if I need to. Let me put the tuft on. Going to third person so I can time this jump a bit better. Ooh, okay. I might be able to get around the widows that way. Hang on. Are you in here? It's there! Wait, so I can turn on that new machine, maybe? The forgotten burgle chip. Nice. Alright. It's gone alright since we came in here. It's going well. So how do I get back up? I want to go see if I can make that jump onto that other stuff.
You can be smart, fast, lucky, or just wear some armor.
Yeah, it's got like borderline sort of orgasm sound, right, Org? It's been alright, Cardi, yeah. We're exploring the new area, looking for, raw science and all that sort of shit. So I'm in here now, and I've just got the new burgle chip, which is pretty good. Let me see if I can make him do it again. I think it's only had once in a while. It's fucking degenerate. It would be to imply that teenage boys aren't obsessed with anything remotely, which they evidently are. Harry having P word for lunch. That doesn't sound like steak. Easy Green, welcome to the stream as well. Fuck me, I've only got 20 minutes left. It's one of them streams. I was hoping to have a big bunch of time at the end of the stream to do a bit more building or maybe collect some beta for the new base. So the 3 new things in the new update are exploring this place to the fullest, which I've... No, 4 things in the new update. No, 5 things in the new update. Brand new boss, brand new areas to locate, to explore, bunch of new mutations to discover, a whole new coziness system which involves making your house with all the new decorations and getting big benefits for it, and the new machine in Burgle's lab. I think I've just got the new machine in Burgle's lab thing complete. Right, let me drop down here and see if there's anything good. This is above the widows, by the way, so I really don't want to fall through.
No 6 things in the new update, no 7 things in the new update, no 8 things in the...
Go on, Siddles, you can finish this. Listen, the widows underneath. Okay, that's a Scabby. Frosting. On a scale of 1 to 10, rate... Not this, this is Scabby Night. We all like this one. Rate Frosting from 1 to 10. It's 4 AM, so it's the night version. What do we think of Frosting? Give me a second. No. Well, that's a bit bright, but altogether that's not too bad. Although, one thing I really don't like is if you look down there, the colours around my health and everything are all the same colour. I don't usually like that. I think you need to be able to differentiate your health and stuff in your peripheral vision. Well, I like the data tab, though, being a nice flashy green. Yeah, that's shite. It's better than this one, though, the condiment jockey, which is the McDonald's themed one we found earlier. I mean, Scabby Night. You can't go wrong with Scabby Night. Settles like the bits. We figure out anything about to stop that? Not really, Chaz. I just beaten to death. Let's get this wasp paper and can't see a fucking thing. Let's see if I can get any higher. So the Black Widows, it doesn't look like there's a corner or anything to get past. The Black Widows are just under here. 2 Black Widows, for the record. I'll fight them at a later date for that last Scabby. You see him?
Having a little peek.
The Black Widows are harder than any boss I've fought so far, for the record. And it's asking me to kill 2 of them at once. The game can fuck off. Pretty sure I've had that colour scheme for Windows 3.1. I'm sure it looked better back then. Beating somebody to death usually stops them from healing effectively. That's fair. I wouldn't feel in a very healthy mood if I'd been beaten to death. Okay, what have I got time for? Got about 20 minutes. Just less than 20 minutes. Maybe the best tactic... Fucking hell, that underground tick got me. So let's fuck off out of here for now. I think I'm confident in saying the only thing that I've got left to collect is the Black Widow molar. But that's more than a simple... Oh, it's daytime out here. It's early morning. It's beautiful. And I return from our mission with not only a bunch of goods and supplies, but also with the burgle ship. So let's go see our friend Boigle and cash it in, shall we? I've not handed a chip to Burgle for months. Black Widow. Fuck you, nerd. I return here successful. I ain't having you biting and slashing at me on my way back to go and hand in my rewards. In fact, come down here where it's safe to fight you. And let me stack this beautiful poison damage.
I'm burning up.
Jesus, the fire ants! Okay, the lava died. I don't think... Okay, that's 3 fire ants now. I don't think I'll ever learn the attack pattern of the lava. I can't get the perfect... He says while perfect blocking a firework around. I can't get the block timing right. I did it again. Every perfect block I do on a fire ant is 99% accidental. All dead? Still a fire ant alive, but it's going to die to poison, so fuck it. Okay, where was we? Sorry. Chaz says -5 out of 10. Mina says not too bad. August says 0. Mindrate says 4. Maybe we have a Scabby change. As much as I'm a fan of Scabby Knight. Who wins? So this is what? 4, 5, 6 and 7. The 7th enemy I've had to fight. Relatively endgame enemies. And I walked from over there where that bin is. There's a very, 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 very slim chance there's ever going to be a grounded developer that watches this. But just in case. Turn the fucking fire ant spawn down up here. There's no fun. It's not a fair fight, that. What, the ladybug lava and the other bullshit? It's because the fire ants mean I have 7,200 enemies. Why don't you write a ticket and report it to them? I will. Saying that about the devs not watching this ever. I think one of the biggest channels that follows this one is the official State of Decay channel for some reason. I think if you play a game so much and so regularly, you might end up being on the list of people to pay attention to, but I doubt it. It's maybe just a thing where they follow a bunch of accounts. There used to actually be, in like the 2019 State of Decay playthrough, there was actually accounts that would come in and talk to you, but they were like special Twitch accounts, and they were developers of the game. All you that have come from State of Decay, like Harry and Dougie and people that are from the State of Decay community, or at least followed. Have you ever seen that? They're like, they've got spaces in their names, so they're called like Mark Space Bentley in Twitch. I don't know if they're like special developer or Microsoft accounts, but they used to come in and talk about the game and talk about like certain aspects or new features or whatever. Only that 2019 playthrough though. So this is Fire Ant 8 and 9 since leaving the fucking brawny bin. And I can't time it as usual. Fuck them guys. Alright, Burgle. We've not had him speak in so long. And we're about to. And I just realised I went the wrong way. So that's what, Fire Ant 10? But luckily that one's stuck under the ground and can't get to me. Fire Ant 11? Which I have to kill because I don't want it to attack me while I'm getting on the zipline and destroy it. Because it just leaves silk rope everywhere. Died to poison. Good. Fire Ant 9's stuck under the ground. Put that down. And I didn't have my proper trinket on for that whole fight. I just realised this is probably going to unlock more of the science shop. I celebrated completing the science shop last week.
This is awesome!
And it's all going to be for mostly nothing. This is the new build look. Am I going to hit it? Oof. That's going to be where we spend a lot of this week making our new Cozy 5 base. Right, let me drop just some stuff off in case I end up getting given something by Burgle. There we go. I've not seen a new Wasp armour set yet, or weapons. I assume that's maybe going to come from the boss. There's probably going to be a weapon from the boss, right? Maybe a new talent or something. Yeah, I've got bad news, Mina, actually. I've not seen Wayne for ages. I don't think I've seen Wayne since the new update. Though I might have done. Oh god, I'm handing in a burgle. Honestly, this might be the first burgle chip I've handed in since December? Maybe? January? Yeah, I don't know where he is, Mina. I can't even hear it. Did he rune away? Runing away? Might be what's happened. I can hear his explosions and stuff. But I've not seen the man himself. Burgle, where you at? Burgle, Burgle, Burgle.
Everything looks good from here.
Thank you, Tully. Burgle, where are you? Hey, Burgle.
Hello there! Acting Science Manager Burgle, at your service!
My head's back! They fixed it. Good shit. Burgle, I've got a word. I need to tell you something.
How can I help you today?
I found a new chip.
Ah, more chips! Thank you! Hand it over and let us see what I can remember.
There you go.
Much better! Check the ASL Terminal Science Shop for the new recipes.
Thank you, Burgle.
Please come again soon. I am extremely lonely.
Okay. Ooh. Okay, what we got? Dissection expert. Burgle's instructions of how to harvest creatures gives you the knowledge of how to obtain rare parts more frequently. Can I make a loot build? Hang on. What time have I got left? 10 minutes. So there's more cooking recipes that I can make with wasp stuff. Wasper roll. That's bad. A crunchy dish that really brings out the flavours of wasps. It gives me exhaustion recovery and the poison resistance again. And then empanada dust. A spicy pocket of various creature parts, which gives me guard against dust and hyper stamina. I wonder if these are important on the for the boss fight. Okay, I'll buy that, and I'll buy dissection expert.
I do it your way when you can do it the Roby's way. Put your cares away and have an exponentially great day. Do-do-do-do-do.
No wonder you're lonely. You're like Claptrap, but I don't want to kill you. Right, so I got a new mutation from that. I bought a mutation from the science shop. Is it this one? Dissection expert. So it gives me loot luck. A masterful grasp of your adversary's intricate anatomy empowers you to effortlessly harvest their rare and elusive resources. Can I drop poison resist, increase dissection? I want to go test something. So the first thing I did in today's stream is test out the loot look feature that Sothan made me accidentally discover. Is that Wayne? Can I hear Wayne? I hate the guy, but I would like to confirm he exists. I can hear him.
Let's see what's around here.
Mina, Wayne is fine, he's alive. Harry, you don't like those names, they're terrible. There's loads of them as well. Alright, so the new burgle chip got me a new mutation and a bunch of new cooking stuff, but I bought it all out very quickly. I thought it was going to be... I forgot to even put it into that machine, which I should have done. Right, let me just test something super quickly. I want to go and fight Black Ox beetles, right? 2 of them that are at the north. I assume they're respawned after today's stream. So if I have this on, Dissection Expert, and I also have... I rub Sothan's anus for luck. Do those 2 buffs stack? So that's the loot look from the Black Ops thing, and I've got loot look from this new thing, the new talent. What time have I got? I've got 7 minutes. Let me go see if I can kill one of these upper yard Black Ops beetles. And I'll see if I can get... Because this might be a good way to start farming Black Ox horns, which would be good, because I need... They're like a really important resource for upgrading weapons. I usually get 1 every sort of 2 or 3 kills. I like the idea of getting 2 horns from a single beetle. They've added so much into this. Warms up for a long run. It's not the longest actually, mind, right? You'll be fine on this one. It's just a quickie. You can hear the excitement in his voice. It's mostly Harry from just being really excited about all of the new... Like, the more I delve into this update, the more it's opening up, and it's really cool. So how many mutations do I have left to discover, by the way? 2 of the new ones, and 2 of the old ones. Don't know what that one's going to be. That one I assume is fist weapons, but I've not really looked into unarmed combat yet. Not fist weapons, but unarmed. It's the only type of damage I can think that I haven't done to unlock that. But I don't know what the new ones are. But I suppose the more we play, I might get another chip that I can take to Oigle and unlock it. Right, Black Ox Beetle. 6 minutes before the stream has to end, and then we can all go about our lives. But if the Black Ox Beetle's still alive up here, that would be good. Oh, not you nerds. I haven't actually got time for this. And a fucking fire ant as well. Just walk by without aggroing on me, please. Thank you. Come on, quickly. 2 larval spikes and 3 acid glands. That feels like a lot. Right, please give me 2 Black Ox horns. Usually I get 2 horns and maybe 1 or 2 bug parts. No, sorry, I usually get either 1 or 0 horns. 2 or 3 parts. Ow, 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 ow. Help me, Black Ops Beetle. It's for science. This beetle has to die to satisfy your curiosity. It's just hanging out there minding its own business. This is my yard now, Harry. I don't have the Apex Predator title for nothing. Wow, I only just blocked that. I can't get that block off, which is frustrating. Not the block, sorry, the 4th poison. I've only getting 3. Oh, it's not. It's the bleed from my dagger, actually, that I can't. Right. Have I got both buffs active? Loot look from there and loot look there. Please get more than one horn. I got 2 black ox horns from a single... to get 2, historically, I would have had to have killed 3, maybe 4. I got 2 from a... That's cool. Alright, I like this new shit. So this is like a spec or a build I can wear when I go out farming this stuff. Or farming creatures at least. Like if I want ladybug shells, I will just have to make a ladybug mount or stuffed ladybug, rub it for luck, to apply this talent point. That's really decent. That's really good. I like that. What else do I need to farm from stuff regularly? I guess a lot of the new shit will require me to do a lot of this stuff. It's like they thought we need to start making people or allowing people to build stuff out of the rarer resources. But then there was like, well, you don't want them to be farming for 7 years, so maybe we increase the farming capability. I assume it does, Chaz, yeah. No, because it's... No, sorry, it doesn't, no. Because I have to... For one of the loot buffs, I have to rub one of the stuffed creatures for luck. So, if I rub the Black Ox Beetle stuffed thing for luck, it only gives me Black Ox parts luck, if that makes sense. And the other thing is called Dissection Expert, which is only for use on creatures. But if ever I need a drop chance, I wonder if I use this on a boss. Like, imagine if I killed the Broodmother with this active, whether I could get like 7,000 Broodmother parts from her. That'd be top. Like, maybe I just take the last 2 minutes as a chance to quickly grab some a few shells from this nerd here. Right, last thing I'm going to do on today's stream. Me and you, lady. Do I even have... I don't. Quickly, quickly, quickly. Ow. Ow. Didn't even have my dagger. There's the fucking dagger thing. That's why I didn't have the dagger proc. Because the bleed from the Black Widow dagger is... it's a talent. And I didn't have it equipped. Fuck me, look how fast I'm killing these things now. Ow. Nearly killed me. Right, how many shells do I get? Just one. But I got ladybug parts, heads, as I said, lady parts, gunk, and shells. Kill the Slayer. I've run myself flat out of heals, and I have 60 seconds of today's stream left. Thank you, boys and girls, for joining. Alright, other than the Widow Tooth, we cleared out the Brawny bin, and we got a good start on the build for the cozy room. I suppose tomorrow, then... Wait, where am I going to get the chip? Killing the last boss might be the thing that gets me the chip to turn on the Super Duper machine. I wonder if I should... If not on the final boss, where on the map might there be this chip? It can't be in any of the old labs, right? It might be in the Undershed lab, but I don't know. Don't answer if you know, of course. I'm just speculating. But anyway, that's going to do for today. Thank you all for joining. I appreciate it as always. Welcome to all the new followers. Thank you for all the bits and the subs and the posts and the raids and everything, as always. But that was a lightning fast 3 hours. I'm going to have to put Max to sleep. Not like a vet. Good, 615 days in the yard, ladies and gentlemen. Jesus fucking Christ. I'm going to save, and I'm going to quit to the menu. And I'm going to thank everybody for being here today, as always, and spending your time in this shithole. And I will see you tomorrow at exactly the same time as usual for another 3 hours of this shit, where we will be looking into the coziness system in depth, I think. Oop, don't read that thing on the right. Or I'm not doing it, just in case it reveals something I don't know about the update. Thank you all. I'll see you all tomorrow. But for now, get the fuck out of my house. And that was that. Alright. The scores are updated post-golf. If you're in the Doomhaus Discord, stick around. Whew. Right, can somebody tell me if I'm out of the grounded section? I do worry that that's not updating on my screen and it's not updating in theory. Alright, if you're in the Doomhaus Discord, you know that the last thing we do after every stream is put a crown on somebody's head in the Discord. The Doomhaus Discord, which is evenly split between the greens and the oranges, competes at the end of every stream to determine who is the winner in a single run of marbles. Thank you, Bybee. The scores currently sit at 54 to 86 in favour of the oranges, despite the greens doing quite well in marbles and stream races on Friday, winning both. What's tilted? No idea. If you'd like to compete in today's marbles and you'd like to be the person of the century of the day and wear the only golden name in Discord, then you must simply type the password. And if you type the password, I'll give you a marble. And then if your marble wins, you become the person of the century of the day. Currently, it's Santa that's person of the century of the day, right? It is, with his terrible name. I remember now. If you'd like it to be you, which I would like it to be you, so we don't have to look at Santa's fucking name again, then simply type the password, and if and only if you are in the Discord, I will give you a marble. The password is... Wasp. Go. I mean, even you. You can't win, Harry. I've seen you. What's that on Katz's name? Katz over here with his CSGO thing. Katz, welcome to the stream. Tags like we've welcome to the stream for the oranges. Where did you get that, Katz? We've got Siddles for the oranges. Scotty for the greens. Satan for the oranges. Harry for the greens. Mina for the oranges. Katz, welcome to the stream for the greens. Jamie, welcome to the stream for the greens. Lundios for the greens. Mindrake for the oranges. Cardi for the greens. Bybee for the oranges. Martin for the greens. Cheeky for the oranges. Easy Green for the greens. It takes me so long to write that name for some reason. It's like a puzzle on the keyboard. And Chaz for the greens. Nice quiet bank holiday marbles this one, so you've got more chance of winning than you ever have before. We've got oh, maybe not that. You know what I mean. We've got Tag Slack, Siddle, Scotty, Satan, Harry, Mina, Katz, Jamie, Lundios, Mindrake, Cardi, Bybee, Martin, Cheeky, Easy Green, and Chaz. 7 oranges and 9 greens. Go figure. First person to pick a number 2 is specific. Scotty says 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Temple of Steve. I think that's Scotty's real name. Is the level. And we go in 3, 2. Best of luck, everyone. Winner gets the golden name. Decrowned Santa. Cheeky's the record holder on this level on 2 minutes and 6 seconds. And we begin. What the hell is that background? That's new. We're over here celebrating the first day of summer, and evidently, this is why Cheeky did well on this level. It looks like his front garden. Alright, Martin is in the lead for the greens. Martin looking for his second point, by the way, to do a lot better in his Eurovision qualification. Eurovision, by the way, what, is a week on Friday that we'll be doing the Eurovision picks and separating countries? You need 2 points or more to qualify it for now. I don't think it's necessarily the first day of summer. This is the day between the equinoxes, apparently. And this is where we celebrate summer starting, or summer sort of... Martin's going to have a good run through this. Oh, I spoke too soon. Martin gets shit on for the greens and Cheeky for the oranges. Absolutely gets the steal. Cheeky for the oranges might actually... No, I think you've already qualified, right, Cheeky? Second place is Martin for the greens. Third place, Scotty for the greens. Fourth place, Mina for the oranges. So 2 greens right behind Cheeky. Can Cheeky hold it down? Don't have a bad run in the spinner, Cheeky. Martin had a worse run. It's good. Cheeky, it's good. Although Martin's got out on that side. He got shot out by the spinner. Martin might get some momentum from this. You struggle because I'm the greenest of the greens and your body resists it. Yeah, I don't know why. It's like I have to dance around on the keyboard to get easy green. And I end up saying easy green. Oh, God, Cheeky. Cheeky, get a good run through the spinner. Martin, bad run, so the oranges can get a point. Yes! Cheeky with the boost. That's genius work by Cheeky. He got the speed boost he needed, although it's a moving bucket. Martin for the greens in second place. Cheeky for the oranges in first. This is all on Cheeky getting a good drop. Cheeky, go right, go right, go right. Cheeky, go right. No! It might move back in time to catch Cheeky. Actually, there's a long time to go yet. No! Cheeky, faster, 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 faster. Cheeky, faster, Cheeky, faster. No! Cheeky, no! Okay, he's stalling, he's stalling. There's nobody on the other side, right, that might get the drop. Cheeky, no! Harry... Oh... Harry for the greens. After I said Harry wouldn't win. Goes and fucking walks marbles. Harry is the head that wears... Oh, Christ. If there's one person worse than Santa in the lead, it's Harry. Harry says something. There he is. All right. You have to give Person of the Century of the Day to someone with a Trump-described avatar. Fuck's sake. All right. Let's change it. Okay. I'm capitalising Santa. Because I'm angry that Santa didn't retain his crown and it went to fucking Harry of all people. There he is. His tagline in there. Fucking hell. Greens, well played. I suppose I'll give you that. Ruined all our bank holidays. Thank you for that. 55 to 86. The Greens on a little bit of a shitty comeback, imagine. Alright, the podium slots are all green with Harry in first, Jamie second, and Scotty in third. Harry has qualified for Eurovision, which means... Hang on. Harry is the 24th out of 26 to qualify for Eurovision right now, which means... If 2 more people qualify for Eurovision, that's all the spots filled. If 3 more people qualify for Eurovision, everybody on 2 enters the playoffs as well and aren't confirmed. Whew. We are, Harry, yeah. Because we live in a nation that loves us. Right, boys and girls, thank you for being here. Your person of the century of the day is Harry, and the Greens have won the point. Team scores, however, tell a better story, as the Oranges lead by 86 to 55. You love to see it. Right, that was going to do it. Check the scores are in the pins as they always are, and there's another marbles tomorrow if you'd like to join in. I might have just closed OBS. Can you hear me? Hello? Yeah, you can hear me. Good, roger that. Thank you all for being here. That was a good stream. I enjoyed. Lego, welcome to the stream, and thank you for the 10 gifted. 3 Proxy, Gara, Capacity, Shake, Guts, Royston, Ryland, Frosty, Haywire Striker, and the Holy Mass. A whole bunch of people that have been watching for the first time this last few weeks. Enjoy your gifted subs. Lego, thank you for the big gifted as always, you big generous nerd. Happy bank holiday, he says. I was going to say, do they have it in Sweden? But you're not in Sweden, are you? Lego, I appreciate it very much. Thank you for the gifteds. I'm just closing the stream out. Congratulations to everybody that got one. And if you aren't here to thank the man, then I will thank him on your behalf. Thank you, Lego. You big generous nerd. Right, I'm getting out of here super quickly, though. That was a banger of a stream. We cleared out all of the goods from the wasp thing. We also... What else did we also do? Have a nice one, Stubbs. You too. I appreciate it, man, as always. You've confused me now, though. And we started work on the clubhouse, which I'm sure will be very cosy. Right, I'll remind everybody to thank you if they aren't here to do it for me. For themselves, I should say. Appreciate it, Lego. I need to sneak off, though. Thank you all for the support today. Thank you for all the normal subs, all the gifted subs. And thank you all very much for the bits and the bullshit as usual. Holidays cancelled, return to work. Right, but I need to sneak off. I will see you tomorrow for more Grounded, as I do every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday of this week. If you stayed on the platform, keep an eye out for Alcarion. I assume you're live, right? The subs are still rolling in. Yeah, they've almost all landed on people that have joined in the last few months. Alcarion is live. Click his name and give him a follow if you haven't already. I appreciate everybody being here, but I need to get out of here. But for once, think of a final word as I say. Harry, Lego, Chaz, Alcarion, Mindrate, Cheeky, Bybee, Easy Green, Scotty, Martin, Cardi, Lundios, Jamie, Cat, Satan, and everybody I can't see on screen. Thank you all for being here. I love you all. I'm getting out of here. Go watch Alcarion. Have a good night. Sleep well, and I'll see you tomorrow for more of this bullshit. That can't be the final word, Harry. I can't have that as the final word. Curses, I woke up just a bit too late. The final word from Harry is this. I've talked so much, the fucking music's finished. Give me a bit more music. The final word from Harry... Thank you, Lego, by the way. I appreciate it very much. The final word from Harry is this. Ford. Wait, you said fjord, which is a feature of Norway, which has a bank holiday today. Ah, I see what you're doing.